Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
I've got some other comments that I've
Yeah, he actually is so brilliant in the fact that he knows that was probably some staged-ass email, and he's got real ones, people hating him. That's brilliant.
Do you think Gayle King's a good interviewer?
No, I think she's horrible.
Me too.
I think Gayle King's horrible. I think Gayle King is horrible.
Oprah coattails.
Doesn't matter.
Horrible.
Yep. Okay.
On every aspect.
I agree with that 100%.
If Gayle King wasn't Oprah's best friend, I don't know that her talent would have been able to get her to the
morning program
to where she is today.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Did Seth make it in here today?
No.
He's not here.
He's awful quiet. Usually he's rolls in here with a ruckus. Like an F-boy, causing all kinds of problems. Did you take one too many K-pins last night or something? You seem like you're I don't know, it's like something's wrong.
What? You didn't even know I was here. How do you know how I am?
Because usually I know that you're here, and I know how you are because you've broadcasted that, and everybody knows.
You're loud as F.
Because you're loud as
but not
F.
this morning.
And that's on brand, being loud as F. That's the Seth that we love. But today you just sneak in like you're a little bank robber. What's wrong?
Well, I'm just pacing myself because we have, we're doing this show, and then we're doing a couple of, Bubba's breaks today where we're going to record some of those. Episode 3.
Now, are we going to do 3? You're insinuating that we might do 2 of them.
Well, we didn't know if you wanted to hang around. We're going to do a basketball one, so we didn't know if you wanted to hang around for that or not.
Well, hold on. How can it be Bubba breaks and Bubba's not there?
I don't know. It's good question.
How long do you think that the whole shooting match will take?
Well, the first one that we're going to do today might take a little longer because it's a hobby box with, I think, 24 packs. So it'll.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, we'll get through. We can get through it quickly if you.
Yeah, we probably need to have all of them. What do you mean if I'm the hold up?
No, you're not the hold
I'm
up.
not the one that goes crazy over a Yaman Sinta card or something like that.
Yeah, well, we got that, and then I got a podcast with Colton that I'm taping, this evening. So
okay.
I'm kind of pacing myself.
Sure. So give me the lazy portion, then you'll be high energy for Colton.
This is not the lazy portion. We weren't even on the air.
Okay, I'm just
saying. You're getting all of me right now, man. You want a hug for Valentine's Day? You want a dry hug? You want a friction dance? What do you want?
Valentine's Day is the dumbest holiday of the year.
No!
You have to remind somebody you love them. Like, it's just, you know what? It's a completely corporate shill of a holiday.
Yeah, well, good luck. We lost the fight, Bubba, because you should have seen everybody in Target yesterday. I felt like a schmuck trying to get to the card aisle.
Well, guess what? I'm such a pimp, I didn't even attempt to go, nor am I going. I texted Merch Crick this morning, Happy Valentine's Day. That's all
she gets?
Yes, that's it.
Well, did you have an emoji on there?
No.
Oh, boy.
No, see?
Was it a period? Because that's the worst punctuation
Full
you could
stop.
ever use. Yeah.
I just said Happy Valentine's Day. That's it.
She wrote you back?
I told her you gotta park some campers today at the Bubba Raceway Park.
There you go.
She's in Stockholm. She'd probably like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's Babyface's birthday today also.
Who cares about that little toothy
Yeah,
son
you're
of a
right.
bitch?
Who cares? I'm
who
with
cares?
you.
Yeah, let's just start taking a who care approach. We got such large issues in our country. I'm gonna be frank with you. It's gonna be martial law one of these days soon.
Dude, what got into you, man?
I'm just saying.
I was watching some pretty dark stuff last night before bedtime. I probably shouldn't have done that. I freaked myself out. But it was exactly what you're talking about.
I kind of watched. I got down an immigration statistic rabbit hole yesterday.
Maybe we were watching the same thing.
And I actually rewound it a little bit, and they broke down the numbers of immigration for the last 3 presidents, and they say and then full disclosure, they're like, listen, 2 of these presidents are Democrat and 1 of these presidents is Republican. So we're not like just trying to make one party look bad. These are simply the stats. These are the amount of people that Obama allowed in. These are the amount of people that Trump allowed in, and these are the amount of people that Biden have let in his 3 years. He has 1 more year to complete. These are simply the stats, and it is kind of interesting the fact that it's not. Usually, it would be probably some type of Republican propaganda trying to accentuate how many but they deep drilled it and went clear back to Obama, and Obama actually was the best about it.
Yeah, they called him the deport president.
Yeah, he was like Obama was the pimp when it was not when you don't let in the people we don't need to be letting in. And the whole thing was about it's like we can't as a country survive these types of numbers. It's like no matter what side of the fence you are, no matter who you like politically, no matter what you do for a living, no matter how philanthropic you want to be, no matter how humanitarian you want to be, just the numbers don't add up. That'd be like, if you made $50,000 a year, Lummy, and you went to the bank and said, I'd like to get a mortgage on a $4 million home. Well, the numbers just don't add up, buddy. What you make a month in the cost of living and inflation and kids and wives and car payments and power bills on your current little suburbia home that's beautiful is, about in your power alley. You can't get a $3 million home, sir. I'm sorry. You only make $50K. Well, that's kind of like what's going on in our country. Our country, we can't take care of our own. We're an absolute mess. Here are the numbers. Let me I just might as well open the show up, and Anna will be just full whap on this. Here's Obama's numbers, okay? 420,013, 486,014, 337,015, and 415,016.
Is this deporting or entering?
Letting in.
Okay.
Just straight letting you in. Wow.
These are technically legal, or
these are illegals.
Do you fear that an illegal, as they're called, might take your job, Bubba?
No, please.
Okay.
You got to speak the language first.
hola, buenos dias.
We barely speak the language.
Right. I butcher our native tongue like you wouldn't believe.
There could be a little Bubba they're letting through right now. That's sneaking through.
No, little Bubba ain't making it.
Sub 5 foot.
Little Bubba ain't making it through. That's a tough swim and a walk for the little guy.
You think Bubba died in the Gulf or something?
I think he died in
Rio
Panama.
Panama.
I think he started in Nicaragua, and you might have died in Panama.
Oh, to further exacerbate your concerns, I was looking into stuff about the, let's just say, I don't want to say the ethnic breakdown, but the national breakdown of the people coming over. And it seems like the people from Central and South America might be the least of our problems here.
Yeah, well, I'm just
because
talking
I was
numbers.
listening to Brett Weinstein right before bedtime, not the move, and he was talking about the Chinese that are coming in via Ecuador, going through Panama, that are getting special treatment because they're not, destitute refugees, they're middle-class citizens. And he wasn't using words like immigration or anything in that. He was saying words like invasion.
You mean the secret Chinese police stations that they're finding all over?
Yeah, man, that was freaking me the F out. And then I went to bed and I had nightmares.
So just let me give you the numbers, okay? All right.
Thank you.
So Barack Obama, 420, 486, 337, and 415. Donald Trump, 310, 404. I don't know what happened in 19, 859, and then in 20, 405. So it looks like if you take the average between Barack Obama and Donald Trump, Democrat versus Republican, completely different sides of the aisle, and thinking they averaged upper fours. They're about 400. I would say the average is about 485. So let's just call it 500,000. Yeah. Let's call it 500,000. That seems to be fair. They're both very similar, Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Well, then Grandpa gets here in 2020. I'm sorry. In 2020. No, I'm sorry. 21. Because he won in 20, so you take 21, 22, and 23's numbers. Mm-hmm. In 21, 1.9 million. In 22, 2.7 million. And in 23, this past year, 3.112 million.
Oh.
Like 2 million, 3 million, and 3 million. When collectively, Donald Trump and Barack Obama let in a total of about 1.2 million for their entire 4 years. And you're saying that's despite COVID? Yes. So even when the borders were supposed to be closed? In 21, in 20, we let 405 in, which is right along the lines, of what Barack Obama. Barack Obama 420, 486, 337, 415. So you're in the fours mostly there. Trump 310, 404, 859, and 405. And that 859 I don't know what the hell happened there. Maybe what year was that? 19. His last year.
That was when the wall was getting built up, and there was a huge surge.
Oh, there, yeah. Get here before the wall gets up.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump 310, 404. Take the wall getting built year out, and 405. So these in the 400s. Not our boy, Sleepy Joe. 1.9 million, 2.7 million, 3.2 million. So 21 would be considered the COVID year, Anna, and that's 2 million people. These aren't 2 million people that are gonna go and buy some real estate in your hometown and start a corner store as a cobbler or a leather maker or a dress like the cobbler. But the way the 1865. The way that if you would shut your stupid fuck mouth. Whoa. That's how much you pissed me off just now. Sorry. God, our country was built on immigrants that infused themselves into the community and started little shops and made a living, and their family worked in their shop and they lived above their shop. Mm-hmm. That's the way immigration was supposed to work. And did for many years. Yeah. Well, like I said, the 1.9 million are not going into your community and starting a corner store and starting a business at all. They're looking for a check and a free cell phone and a bus ticket and or plane ticket to wherever the hell they want to go. Or looking to beat up cops. So it's just like the documentary that I was reading about immigration is like something's got to change, because we can't go 4 more years of letting 7 to 8 million people, in near about 7 to 8% percentage of our population in our country that do not contribute to our country, that are just a burden on our country. Now, I know they're going to say, well, we need people to pick strawberries. We need people. Yes, we do. And those people can qualify. Those are the 420 and the 486 and the 337 and the 414 that Barack Obama let in. That they're out there working for Fabrizi roofing and picking strawberries and stuff like that. But the millions that we're letting in now, they don't have a plan. They just heard that you can go to America and they'll give you free money, and it's a hell of a lot better than living in this mud hut here in Nicaragua.
I mean, right? Isn't it?
That is true. But it's not our job to provide those services.
Yeah, right. So especially I'm living in a mud hut here in Nicaragua, and I'm worried about just going down to the river today to get me a bucket full of malaria-filled water, and hopefully I can catch a raccoon or on my snare, and I can eat tonight. I don't think that.
Not Davy Crockett.
I don't think that the people in Nicaragua are going down to the Tesla plant with that $35 an hour job, putting on left front tires.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think those people are doing that.
No.
Right. So they're just lucky to stay alive. They're like, hey, you can go to America. If you can make it to America, they'll let you in. They'll give you a bunch of money and a cell phone.
Yeah, you can pay the coyotes $20,000 and you'll get there.
I feel like you should get something for making it to America.
Like a medal?
Just something.
A participation medal?
Something before they send you away.
Like ring the bell like at the top of a rope climb.
Like when you defeat cancer and your last chemotherapy treatment, you ring the bell.
Yep.
I mean, it's quite a voyage to make it here. I mean, you got to give them props for that before you send them right back.
I think McDonald's should sponsor the border, and they get like a free like a free Big Mac or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure there's been talks of corporate sponsorship for the border and the wall. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Seems like the next progression.
I mean, you need to find a global product that everybody in the world uses, and they get a free.
They love Coca-Cola.
Free Coca-Cola T-shirt.
They love Coca-Cola. It's actually killing them. This
What do you
Mexico,
mean?
Chiapas.
What do you mean? It's
There's a couple.
Chiapas?
There's a couple states in
They're
Mexico.
addicted to Coca-Cola, and it is killing people by the
addicted
millions.
to Coca-Cola, like
Yeah,
as
I'll
in
show you.
the soft drink.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because in Mexico it's a different type of Coca-Cola.
It's real sugar. It's not that high fructose
They
corn
have
syrup.
a lot of diabetes, and they can't. There's like 2 states in Mexico that have it.
Chiapas. I think it's the poorest province or whatever you call it, state in Mexico. I'll find you a little bit on it.
We played the documentary on the show, Bubba.
Yeah.
He wasn't here.
Yes, Seth, I wasn't here.
Oh, sorry, I can't keep track.
Lummy, maybe this is this. I know this is going to get into a discussion. You guys are going to clown me, but my buddy Rico from Fathead swears by it, and he says Dana White swears by it as well. I did try to find some articles about if it's just hype or not. It only cost me like $39. I bought one of these hydration water machines. They say that all the water that you drink should be put in hydrogen infused.
You know who's been talking about this?
Who?
Do you know who Gary Brecka is?
No.
I think he's just a snake oil salesman.
You just hit a button and then it turns blue.
Oh yeah.
And then it starts. So you take regular tap water or like bottled water, and you hit it in your hydration little glass, and it starts bubbling blue. And then after about a minute, it'll have my water properly hydrated with hydrogen hydrogen ions.
Did you just start it today?
Yeah. Well, this is like my third jug. So, I mean, Anna, have you heard about this?
Yes, I have. I haven't done extensive research on it, but the guy who's been pumping this up, his name's Gary Brecka out of Naples, and he's the guy that I guess saved Dana White's life. He has an interesting story. He was he called himself a mortality expert. He was a life insurance consultant, an analyst, and so he could tell, given if you gave him all the variables of your life, all the factors of your lifestyle, he could tell when you were going to die. And he said he could predict it within a month.
I think I saw a little bit of that. And he was so he would work for the insurance companies, and he would know what your premium would have to be in order for them to have doubled their money on your life insurance, knowing that you're going to die at. If they know the age that you're going to die
are you a smoker? Do you have, he would look at your medical records and everything, and he could tell your weight, your BMI, all that sort of stuff, and he would put it into an algorithm, and he said he could predict when you were going to die within a month, and he said he was always right.
And the insurance companies paid him zillions of dollars because they're like, listen, there are some life insurance companies where people that live to be very, very, very old, they lose money. Because
correct.
The older that you are, the less money the insurance company makes, because it keeps you. They pay your family or whoever a sum of money that you've paid into over your lifetime over a period of time that they take that money and run and they probably get 10 to 12% with your money. And so if your premiums over the years were so much more double of what they paid you back, well, then you make money. Right. I think that's how the life insurance company works. And this guy would be able to pinpoint when this person was going to die, so they know how to double gouge you.
Yeah, so now he started working, quote, for the good guys, telling people how to elongate their lives and live healthier lives.
I'm all about elongation.
Yeah, but you don't want to just live longer. You want to live healthier.
There's not a man in this room that would be, that could be intellectually honest and said that elongation is not important.
It is, but it's only half the story, because you're not really winning if you're 90 and you have dementia and you can't move and you're bedbound. So,
I think Bubba was talking about something else too.
Health span and lifespan, I understand.
Yeah.
I sent you the documentary about the Coca-Cola that's killing the Mexicans.
Really?
Yes.
Well, God, let me look how long it takes to hydrate my water. I mean, to however long. Look how it's still. Oh, it just went off. Let me take a sip of it now.
Does it taste better?
It tastes the same.
No, it doesn't. It tastes a little more metally.
Oh. More metallic? Interesting.
Not more aluminum-y.
Seth, do you buy the hype?
I don't even know what's going on.
Hydrogen water?
I heard Dana White and hydrogen. I don't know anything else.
Basic chemistry. Water.
Basic chemistry. It's H2O. So there's already hydrogen in water. So I'm not following what there's what this is.
Me either.
Bubba's adding more hydrogen to his water, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
But the bubbles should be the hydrogen escaping.
I'll get the guy.
Rather than to have the H2O, I got H2220. I guess I don't know.
Why do we have to do chemistry to just hydrate ourselves now?
I don't know, but I don't know.
I thought we had to have the
aren't
pH.
Aren't we all about maybe doing some things to make us feel and look and like
Yeah, but I don't think this is really moving the needle much. But here, I'll find some Gary Brecka explaining what this hydrogen water is.
How much does your core water have, Seth?
7.
There you go.
7 what?
7 alkaline in pH.
Well, but so what if mine if I can just take regular water and make mine a 7? I'm not having to buy that really expensive core water, am I?
No, but you had to buy that really stupid hydrogen bomb.
Yeah, but it was only $39, and so you can eat up $39 quickly on 2 cases of core.
You can.
All right, there you
then.
go.
So if buying one machine pays for itself after 2 cases of core, especially you being the money guy that you are, that's what you are, the money guy.
Yeah.
That would make sense, would it not, buddy?
No, I think that makes absolute sense. Didn't you say it tasted like aluminum or tinny or something like that? I don't feel like you gave it a ringing endorsement.
No, but it doesn't taste bad. I like the taste.
He likes metallic tasting things. I sent you the clip of Gary Brecka explaining it. I think he's full of S, but I'm not quite sure.
Of explaining the
yeah, I guess I don't know if it's with nutrient absorption or if it's trying to.
The benefits of hydrogen water are
so you put hydrogen ions into the water, so it not only feeds the hydrophiles in your bloodstream, but it will improve the absorption of nutrients and supplements in your stomach. It actually helps enzymes further break down. They complete what's called this lock and key method in your stomach. The studies on hydrogen water and neuroinflammatory disease and chronic inflammation are astounding.
The benefits of hydrogen water are
so you put hydrogen ions into the water, so it not only feeds the hydrophiles in your
so you're putting hydrogen ions into your water, macho man. I'm H2220000.
I feel like if you want to elongate your life, we got to dump the cell phones, all the radiation coming from the phone, and all the stress.
Listen,
if you want to elongate the life, that's the way to go.
I think it's a gimmick that makes me drink a little bit more water. I don't think that can be bad for you in any way.
You should get a Stanley.
No, I'm not getting a Stanley. That's the dumbest. And
Why?
I don't even know who started that fad, but they're
People
the greatest.
like ice cold water.
Stanley's been around forever, but they just suddenly blew up over the last 2 years.
Yeah, how do they blow up?
I don't get it. I don't know.
Was there one particular TikTok video with a hot bitch carrying a Stanley?
Maybe. I don't know, but it is a force. It is a cultural force.
And it ranges from all type of generations. Like kids have to have a Stanley. Hot
middle
chicks,
school girls.
Hot chicks at the gym have to have a Stanley. Big lunkheadeds at the power, they got to have a Stanley. It goes right across multi-platforms.
It sure does.
Usually things that kids want, adults are like, man, that's kid stuff.
It's like the Taylor Swift of water bottles.
Right, it's like a Barbie bottle. Get the hell out of here, bitch. But I mean, if you got a Stanley bottle, I mean, it's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a social status. Are they expensive?
$45
for something that's probably just like about the size of what my hydrogen willy is.
I think it's like 40 ounces.
Hydrogen infused water.
Wait,
baby.
how much did you spend on that again?
I'm gonna look like John. I think
$40.
$39.
Yeah, well, you basically got a Stanley.
What do you mean?
The Stanley with hydrogen
I'm
ions.
gonna hit my button again. Put some more hydrogen in this bitch. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. Let me see. I didn't say. I think you can hit your button as much as you want. So now I'm rehydrating what I've already hydrated.
You're gonna be glowing by the end of the show.
I'm gonna look like I lived at 3 Mile Island.
Yeah, you'd be fluorescent.
So listen, we finally got and it hasn't been opened since 2011. But that black safe lummy out in the bullpen,
yes,
the black. Now we've been able to get in the hold of the gray safe, and within the gray safe was all of Cox 08 to 10, which I think are we working on? Are we done? Are we close? What are we on that?
We're working on it, getting close.
Okay. So we found all of Cox 2008, 9, and 10 morning shows, which we didn't have before. And we're in the process of downloading all of those. Oh, but just... Oh. I guess it's my chair making all these noises. I'm going to WD-40 my chair, let me. And so we've... Since 2011 and Big Dick left, we have not been able to get to open this big black safe that we have, Lummy. This big black, like gun, keep real important stuff in it. So finally I had the merch crick, let's be honest, she does everything. I had the merch crick call the safe manufacturer, and since I had the paperwork and the owner's manual and the code,
proof that it's your safe.
Yeah, they gave you the code.
Well, no. I had all the paperwork with it. But see, on all the paperwork, which was the bill of sale, the operation manual for the safe. They give you like a little serial code, and there's a part that you're supposed to write in your combination, but I never did. I never wrote my combination in this little box part. So I was able to prove that I bought the safe. I was able to prove that I had the manual to the safe, and that gave them, I guess, enough insurance. And I sent them a picture of the safe with the manual, next in the picture. So, Lummy, they sent me this computer pad override key gimmick where I could get into my safe.
Oh, nice.
Because I was trying to. Red Tape Ken said I needed to hire like this safe cracker guy, and this safe cracker guy was like, "Well, I got to drill a hole through it, and then
it breaks the safe, right?
Yeah, they break it. And so I was like, maybe we can call the manufacturer. So we did, and it's been about 2 or 3 month ordeal. Of getting all the getting everything, and then they got to send this special Harry Potter looking key that goes into this special compartment that you didn't really know about. It's just crazy. Well, we got into it yesterday, Lummy, and I think there's a treasure trove full of stuff in there.
Nice.
Of which I think a lot of 98 and see within Bubba Army HQ, I don't think we have a lot of 98 Rock stuff.
No, we do not.
We don't. But I think this is where a lot of the 98 Rock stuff is, so we might be able to get a hold of Mike Rowe and who does Bubba Army HQ, or Tom Bean, or all the minds of Bubba Army HQ, and start a 98 Rock subsection.
That's awesome.
From within the archives. When you go to Bubba Army HQ, go to archives, and we have the serious shows. We have all kinds of different archives.
Why do you think you put that in the safe?
Because I don't know. Well, because it was.
You don't think there's anything else, like, I don't know, more sex tapes or something?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna
find out when we start ingesting it.
Yeah.
Was there anything else in there? Just content.
No,
Didn't have like gold coins or anything cool?
No, but a bunch of hard drives, and then backups of my personal computer.
It's some of the oldest physical media we have in the building, so I can understand why you'd be in there.
Right.
We did find when we were cleaning up, Bubba, which we were going to do another subsection is your old stuff.
Can I make sure that
old stuff.
If anybody finds any old sex tapes laying around here, can you get them back to me and
please return to owner.
Not quit and then start trying to sell it? I feel as if I
promise.
I feel as if I'm a pretty good boss, and I haven't done any of you dirty. So if you find one of my, maybe incriminating situations, could you just maybe get it back to me and say, "Hey, boss, man, here, I know this. You'd want this." And
me and Red watched it a couple hours, but here you go.
No, that's not what I mean, as soon as you plop it in and you see something that you shouldn't see, can you plop it out immediately and then, give it to me, please?
We'll put it up on locals as an exclusive first.
Is that too much to ask?
I'll hand over any sex tape except if I find one featuring Dion and your wife. I'm going to have to take that one public.
Well, that one never existed. Okay.
I'm just, if it's out there.
It's not.
I'm just saying.
It's not.
It's a payday.
Oh, Jesus.
It would be worth a lot of money, wouldn't I?
I'll be the new coach of Colorado.
Is that what you're going to go for?
Yeah.
You're going to extort him for just a coaching job?
That's right. I'll say, instead of all this money that just give me the job. Dion can go coach the Cowboys.
So, Lummy, you said what we do have up there is what?
No. What we did also find, which is another, we were starting to work on
tapes.
Yeah, just video, not videotapes.
Cassette tapes.
Yeah, of old stuff from you.
That, I think that's. Okay, there's 2 sets of cassette tapes. One of mine.
Yeah, it was not the Joe stuff. We have the Joe stuff.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh God, let's get on that too.
We are. There's a lot of cassette tapes we found.
All right, so again, maybe all those could be subsections within the new Bubba Army HQ.
That's the plan.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Thank you.
Anybody have any special plan? I mean, I'm literally, after I do the Bubba Hobby Box and the Bubba Blaster Box and the Hubba Bubba Wine and whatever, the Bubba Break Show with Kush, and Babyface that I'm leaving and going right to Bubba Raceway Park as that I got USAC practice tonight, Lummy.
So you're not doing anything? You're not even grabbing some grub together?
We might go through a drive-through on 75 somewhere, like maybe
Maybe get a corn dog at the snack stand at the racetrack.
Zuber dog.
Yeah,
maybe feed it to her.
No, I don't think she likes those.
Baby bird it to her.
I don't think she likes those. So she's, it's cool if I just, whatever.
You gonna take her from pillar to post, like you would with Taylor Swift?
And it's tough. It's tough to really get your sex on at the track because you're in your RV and everybody's parked so close to you, so you can hear right through the walls in an RV. The RVs are not necessarily. They don't have 5-inch walls.
You afraid of someone hearing you moan?
Well, I mean, just afraid of hearing everything.
Well, I mean, grunting. That's part of it. You hear them. They hear
EDM.
They hear you. You hear them. That's what race life's all about.
Doesn't
in the
that
RVs.
turn you on?
That's not what race life is all about.
It is, man.
Yeah, Robin's Racing Kid.
It's what race life is at in the RVs. Anna, what do you have any special Valentine's Day plans? Are you guys going to dinner? What do you guys?
Yeah, we're either doing dinner or like making something special at home. But we don't do crazy stuff. But we kind of acknowledge the day. I got a card and a gift
Seth?
for my person.
And will you receive the same?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. What if you don't?
It's okay.
Sad.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay at all. It'll be such a head case for you.
Well, it's actually Valentine's Day and my anniversary, our anniversary. So it's like 2 in 1.
That's right. I'm at the I'm the one that put that all together.
Yep, you sure did.
Seth, I mean, does Phoebe
He looks stressed?
Does Phoebe, does she give you some ass on Valentine's Day? Because I mean, you're always yearning for ass from your wife. Always.
I'm definitely the only one on earth.
No, you're not. I mean, most of us guys get ass when we want. You don't. You I mean,
until
he
does over the hood of his car.
Well, but you don't. But then you do, and when you do, it makes for a very happy Seth. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that you're a little gummed up right now, and you need a release.
I think I'm good. I feel like I don't feel like I need a release. I don't feel.
When's the last time you had a release with your lovely wife? Would have been the hood excursion?
No. It was probably I don't know, a few days ago.
Okay, so you're good then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're far more sexually normal than you lead on to be.
Well, I think you kind of draw the picture of me, and I kind of go along with it. So whatever the picture is that you're painting out there for everybody, that's how they see me.
No,
sad loser, sexless.
Sad loser, sexless, depressed.
Yes.
No. I want,
popping pills, looking for money all day, screwing you over, quitting jobs.
Hold on.
His daughter's a panhandler.
Screwing you over.
Popping pills, looking for money, screwing you over.
Begging for cards.
Looking for jobs.
Yeah. That's me. The real me.
I mean, that's the thing about it is you're freaked out that a show is able to finally peel your Seth Kushner onion back and get to the true core of what you really are.
I've always been afraid, and I actually the first time I left the show is because you were getting so close to the core. I was afraid. It's like when somebody breaks up with
Baby
you,
exposed.
Yeah. So now I'm back to expose my core to the world.
Now you're back in Bubba is able to peel back my onion. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I was afraid of that. I've never had my onion peeled as extensively, metaphorically, that Bubba does. But Bubba gets into my inner soul, guttural, if you will, in my brain. Bubba's got real estate in my brain. He knows how I'm wired. He accentuates that on the air. It makes for some uncomfortable times, but yet humorous. And I'm just going to go with it this time rather than to fight it and to flip out and to move all the way to L.A.
That's exactly what I pray to Jesus with every single night.
Right.
Those
Jesus,
words.
of which you don't believe in.
Well, sometimes you got to talk to him if the other guy's not helping you out.
Sometimes you got to say, Jesus, I just want to let you know I'm Jewish, and I just, for the most part, have been raised not to believe in you. But God, on the other hand, your dad, he's
busy as hell, man.
Yeah, I mean, my last 14 prayers have been gone ghosted.
Right. I don't know if he's in Gaza. I don't know what's going on in Ukraine, but
can you step in if you know what? Good way for you to prove to me you're real, Jesus, is to help me out, help a feller out on this one.
That's right.
Right.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Is is like it's calling the non-emergency police. It's like calling God 911. Jesus would be like, all right, if you get around to it, I've got something going on over here.
Right. Praying to Jesus is like calling non-emergency 911.
For me, as a Jewish man.
Sure, right.
Not for not for Lummy. You'd call Jesus first, right?
Of course.
Yeah. You better.
Yeah, Jesus and then God.
Wow.
I wouldn't call either one of them. Neither one of them answered any of my prayers ever. I want to be skinny with a big dong and not nearly in as much trouble as I've gotten into.
It's a lot of work for Jesus.
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, he's
not a magician.
My Lord. I mean, just think about the whole aspect of it. Do you think there's really one person that can just like make bad things go away? Like,
no.
Come on. Like, break it down. Just intellectually, which I'm not very, don't have a lot of, but
109 strong.
But just intellectually, just as a normal functioning human being, isn't it somewhat fairy tale-ish? Almost something like we're going to like a Disney World where the concept is you can pray to a guy you can't see. You can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And you can pray to him and he will make it better.
Can you see the wind, bitch? It's real, isn't it?
Oh, man.
Faced you. Faced you. God is real.
Is that straight with sound effects?
Yeah.
It's really simple. We just got to make an agreement. Here's the deal.
There is solidarity in sickness.
Well, that's exactly what we can do for each other. Separately, we are flawed and vulnerable, but together, we are the masters of our sexual destiny.
Honest to God.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after this.
This guy's in chat.
Valentine's vows at Tampa Theater. Why are you doing that, baby?
Valentine's Day is stupid. They created a holiday.
Be upset.
Why are you hating on it?
Why am I hating on it? It's stupid.
I think your wife does too. Like, you guys are on the same page?
Yeah.
You don't even acknowledge it at all? Do you go out to dinner or nothing?
Nope. I'm going to the casino tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Because you're off tomorrow, right?
That's right. Casino will probably be pretty empty tonight.
Hey, did we get...
Probably not.
John Costica said that a package arrived yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's in the front.
Okay. I don't need it. I just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah, I think it's in the front. There's like 3 of them, and I think one of them is...
Get him out, because Anna's got a test one, too.
Okay.
What?
I mean, a sister girl teeth deal.
Oh, Jesus. Right, yeah. Right there.
Dude, Stein's cat gave birth last night. He put it on YouTube. It's like a 3-hour video.
Oh my God.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I do think I'm gonna probably take some time later. All right. What's up, Gator? What's up, Grouper Lips? What's up, guys? Hey, Bubba, everybody's buzzing about Dr. Dan in the chat.
What about him?
They want to know why you're not talking about it.
I ain't talking about it.
He ain't talking about it. He said what he said on the podcast.
Here, you can ask me about it. You can ask me about it here.
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't know about it, and it might get people to circle back on.
Does Dan know yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You were right. It got back.
One can only hope that he ate some placentas. I want to see this cat video. I'm big on cat birth.
I'm gonna ionize my water right now. Or where the fuck it is.
Who convinced you to do this, Rico?
It's hit the button.
Why can't you see? You belong to me. Who have started on today? Cool. Oh my god, you guys have to watch this cat video. What's up, Jay Gator? I don't know, Snizzuk. About to find out. Oh shit. Oh, it's live. His cats giving birth are live. Oh.
What happened?
No, I'm just gonna text because two of the boxes got moved. So I'm just gonna see if she.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Kitties. Yeah, look at kitty.
How long's the video?
Well, it's live.
Oh, it's still live?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like.
He's got a fucking live cam on his cats. He's the man.
Well, he had him. He was showing.
Oh my god.
Let's bring on the pain. Let's bring on the noise. Now we turn.
Aren't you happy you listened to me?
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Lummy, I'm hydrating my water right now.
How do you feel?
It's like I'm on my third glass right now, and I'm feeling like I can bench press a Buick right now. I don't feel any different.
Oh no?
I know the water's just a little bit more metally, but it's metally in kind of a good way.
Bubba, I saw you kind of pouring like some Deer Park water or something into that. I don't think that's gonna help you at all. I think you're already down one if you're pouring that in your hydrogen bomb water canister.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to be able to take it right out of the tap.
Yeah,
and
what's better than Deer Park?
Deer Park water. It was not. I don't know what it was. It might have been like public spraying water or something. No, I think it was like Sam's Club.
Yeah, some thin ass water that's not going to quench you.
And you can tell just by the quality of the water bottle how cheap a water you're getting. Like if the water bottle is like you can throw it in your car and it ends up getting smashed and caved in, and the plastic's about the thinnest mill plastic you could get, then you got the cheap water. But if you get like the Core or the Aquafina that comes in a little bit more, or an Evian that comes in a little bit more sturdy of a bottle, it almost just the bottle in itself is kind of just a description as to what quality of water you're getting, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
No, you're right. I like to hold it in my hand. This core, it feels good in my hand. It's just very circular.
And you said the water feels thicker.
The water is thicker, yeah. Your water's very thin.
Like, I don't
it's
get
not,
it.
It doesn't quench you. It's like just drinking from the toilet. So,
wow.
Thin water versus.
Because I've got
water.
pH 7 over here, actually 7.4. I don't think that you're working with that with the Deer Park.
Maybe you can do, maybe you can research, or somebody can research, like, if you have one of these water hydrators, whatever the hell I got here, and after you've hit it, the button, and it's gone through its cycle and hydrated your water, what is your pH level?
It's probably supposed to make you more alkaline, I would imagine.
Maybe
That's the goal, because if your pH is acidic, that's where disease fosters.
Maybe it'll help my kidney stones.
I don't know, Bubba.
Have you had those in a while?
Where has he been?
I know.
I don't know, man. It feels like it was just yesterday that you were having them, every couple weeks.
I had one at Ronnie and Stephanie's wedding.
Oh,
were you not back yet?
No, but I did see the pictures on Facebook yesterday.
I looked good as hell, did I not?
I only saw Stephanie. I didn't know. I never knew what she looked like.
Oh,
holy crap! What you doing with Ronnie?
You didn't look up. You weren't looking up. You didn't look up my beautiful pictures.
I didn't see. I didn't click ahead. But everything that was kind of on the surface, I didn't see you. I just saw Ronnie.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure you look super hot.
On our Bubba Army, on our Bubba Army Facebook, which one would think that you might want to check daily just to see what's going on with the show. What we're posting up there, ancillary-wise, so that you're up to speed. I posted a couple pictures from Ronnie's wedding with me. A couple of me and the Merch Crick, and me and Ronnie, and me and, I think, me and Richard.
Somebody said the Merch Crick's jugs looked great. I saw that as a comment.
Yeah, they did. She had them jacked. Lummy, you're messed up. We're not on 93.7. I think we're on 97.3 in Phoenix.
97.3.
Don't say yeah.
Oh, no, I even corrected Macho yesterday when he was saying
You didn't correct me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
Sponjo?
What?
Sorry. Can I ask about Dr. Dan? Just because we talked about it on the podcast, and there's people in chat that want to know why you're not talking about it, and I just figured, we could air it out.
Listen. I'm so mad at Dan right now, and this was exposed on yesterday's Clem Kush podcast. I'm not going to get into it on this show. If you'd like to hear how mad I was, I'm not nearly as mad today because I've had some time to think about it. But I was beside myself yesterday over Dan. I still am mad at him. He participated in something that gave me a lot of very much real life
strife, stress,
anxiety. I mean, like, he participated in a rib. Him and Sumo ribbed me about something.
Are you mad at Sumo?
Yes.
You are.
But I can get over Sumo's more than I can Dan. Because Sumo said one thing that got me thinking about it, but then Dan, because they were working together, you got to understand. They had concocted this one particular thing that they knew would upset me.
Apparently, it's some Indiana redneck thing where you really pull all these pranks to really screw with people and try to make them think that they're going to lose their livelihood and everything. And it's just, just a rib that the guys do.
Oh, wow. Yeah. A lot of us, it is true. Us guys from Indiana like to rib each other. We do. And he got me.
Because Sumo still thought it was funniest, even when you were kind of flipping out.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I can see where
someone would find it funny, just not you.
They got me. Like, sometimes you got to take an L, and I have to take an L with those two guys. They got me. They really got me. But Dan, Sumo, it's about one particular topic, and Sumo gave me some information. It's a topic that's not happening, but it's a topic that was freaking me out. So Sumo gives me information A on like Sunday or whatever the hell it was. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of freaking me out. And then Sumo gets with Dan on Sunday while I'm at, whatever. Yeah, Sumo gets with Dan on Sunday, and they speak about taking this subject matter to the next level. And when Dan came into the studio on Monday to organically bring up a couple things that would really, really continue the rib on said subject. And his information freaked me out more than Sumo's information. So That's why I'm most mad at Dan. Because I mean, let me play. Let's play a game, okay?
Yeah.
What should have Dan done?
Okay.
Hey, Lummy, this is Sumo.
Hey, what's up, Sumo?
And Bubba, I got Bubba all ribbed up on this one particular topic, and he thinks this one thing's going to happen.
Okay.
And he's flipped out about it, and he's making phone calls to people, and he's supposed to have a meeting with Tom Bean and everything. But so I started kind of the deal on the deal, and I know it's costing my. But how about you going to the show tomorrow, and I want you to say the following things, okay? This, that, and this. And that'll flip him out, especially coming from you. He knows I might be messing with him, but he knows you'll never mess with him, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, Sumo.
Yeah, see, that's how you answer it.
He wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would. Anything flipping Bubba out?
Yeah,
I'm
Dr.
staying
Dan
away
starts
from
freaking out. That's when I start getting phone calls, okay?
Lummy,
Yeah.
if Sumo had approached you with, help me continue the rib on Bubba to the point it's going to cause Bubba, like I was freaked out.
Yeah,
you would tell him, I'm sorry, I'm not going to
You
participate.
may want to call someone else or not do it.
Level of 1 to 10, how freaked out were you?
A 9.
Oh.
Dear.
And especially during this time, I know 1,000% not to mess with you.
This is not the time of year to be pulling pranks on Bubba.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe after the 19th when you're not, a dick anymore, your words, not mine.
I mean, I have been so busy. You guys know that I am just, like today, I got to do the show. I got to do the Bubba hobby card breakdown, masturbation Willie, throw it around the farm with Kush and the birthday boy. Which, by the way, the birthday boy texted me and said I could come in today at 8:30 if you wanted me to.
Wow!
Or I can just come in at 10. And I'm like,
it's his birthday.
I'm like, I don't know if I can take.
Well, you don't get him tomorrow. You've had a couple weeks off.
Or
from
you didn't
him.
have him last Thursday.
Or I don't have to have him at all until 10. Because he brings me in some anxiety.
Well, I mean, it'd be interesting to talk to him on his birthday. We could probably get a new zesty Brian.
What I can tell all you guys want him, you bunch of Brian Marks. All right, come on in, Brian. Jesus.
Begrudgingly.
What a bunch of Brian Marks.
So is he going to be just Brian versus Stein at 9?
I don't know what the hell.
Is Stein on? Oh, perfect.
It's Wednesdays.
Oh, man.
Well,
Stein and Brian, let's do it.
Sure.
His cats gave birth last night, Bubba.
Dude, I'm watching the video right now.
We need that because he is getting many. He's got a live cam right now and the cat's giving birth.
Oh,
I mean, how many people are watching it? The guy's gonna go viral.
Oh my God.
So
just give it up first to another one.
After I do the card show, I have to go straight to the track. I'll be working on the track for 8 hours. USAC will have practice. I'll get up tomorrow morning at sunrise at like 7:20, and I'll get on that track and I'll be working that track nonstop. Skid steering, sheep's footing, watering, tilling, hardy raking, grading, all of that. Scraping the wall, picking up rocks.
Do you have all your guys there tomorrow?
I think so.
Is One-Eyed Mark there?
No, One-Eyed Billy, and the honky tonk David Markham, and then Drunk Dave. Those are so we got Weed Whipper Greg. Here's the guys who helped me.
Oh boy,
Weed Whipper Greg, Drunk Dave, One-Eyed Billy, and honky tonk David Markham. And did I say One-Eyed Billy?
No,
sure did.
And One-Eyed Billy.
Sounds like a stand-up crew.
You seem like a good job for Drunk Dave would be picking up the rocks.
Drunk Dave does pick up the rocks.
Oh, okay.
And his assistant, Weed Whipper Greg, helps him.
What does that pay?
$5 a bucket.
$5 a bucket.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And they're not the biggest rocks, Seth.
Yeah, and you know what? I make them dump the bucket out in front of me so they don't fill half of it with sand.
What the hell?
You know what I'm
Good
saying?
idea, yeah.
Make them pick all the rocks back up.
No, hold on. We have a pile. We have a pile that we put our rocks in, and then I go check out your pile. You every guy has about five.
It's like a parent inspecting the kids' Halloween candy.
5 buckets. Lummy. Each guy has about 4 or 5 buckets, and so I go back to the pile of rocks, and Greg will dump out his 5 buckets, and I'll be like, okay, I owe you 5 buckets. Drunk Dave, he can't quite pick up. Weed Whipper Greg, he can really pick up rocks. So Dave has like 3 buckets, and then he's complaining about his back hurting. And then they'll get some young kid in there. He'll have like 7 buckets.
Of course.
But you got to make sure that the buckets are completely full of rocks and not dirt and sand, because they're not putting, trying to pad up their bucket a little bit.
Do you pay them cash money on the spot?
Not on the spot. We keep a tally, and then I'll settle up over the weekend.
Send him some Venmo.
Yeah, our Venmo's really working.
You gonna put? I heard Lummy's going out there this weekend. Is he gonna be a spectator, or is he coming out there to work?
I'm putting Walker to work. He's picking up rocks. We need that $5.
Man, Walker would not. Picking up rocks is the worst job ever.
I'll bring 3 Mexicans with me. There's a lot of Home Depot.
It is the worst job ever because you got to walk the entire track and then bend over and pick up these rocks that are embedded in clay and then put them in your bucket. Then carry your bucket down the road,
and then have to pour it out in front of you.
Then have to pour it out in front of you if you want to get paid.
Wow.
I'm surprised you just don't get him like a couple Steel Reserve, 20s and deal with it for Drunk Dave.
What do you mean?
Like the big cans. You can get them like 2 for $3 at the corner store.
He drinks Natural Light. He drinks
Ew.
Natty. Yeah.
Natty?
Yeah, he drinks Natty Lights. Drunk Dave will drink. Listen, Drunk Dave lives on the property at BR at my place at my racetrack. He lives on. He has his mobile home parked on our property. So he's kind of like the utility watchman, and like he'll hear some people like there'll be nobody there, but whatever. He thinks he hears something, so he'll take his gun. He has his little snub nose 38, and he drives the BRP the wrecker all around the property looking for bad guys at night.
Does he have the lights on?
Yeah, of course. He's got a flashlight and everything. But he's drunk. He's drunk with a gun.
But how many people sleep on the premises of the racetrack?
Well, it matters. Like tonight, me and Erica. Tonight there might be 500 people sleeping there because we have campers up there. People camp for the races, for the USAC races, people from Indiana and Ohio. So we have about 50 or 60 campers, and then we probably got about another 40 or 50 haulers in the. There might be 500 or 600 people that sleep there tonight.
Well, I'm saying outside of One-Eyed Greg and Drunk Billy that seem to sleep there, that's their permanent residence.
It's just Drunk Dave. That's his only permanent residence.
He's the only person that lives there year round?
Yeah, year round.
Okay.
Yes.
Does every track have a guy that stays there all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
And you let them stay there for free because just an RV if you go to an RV park just to park your RV, I'll tell you, they charge you $500 or $600 a month just to use their electricity and sewage.
Yep.
They charge you $500 or $600 a month just for that little concrete pad.
Not you.
No, we just do a break-even deal. You're like, listen, you're like the night watchman, the trash man. You clean the toilets. He does it. Drunk Dave does it all.
He does the toilets.
He cleans the toilets.
That's got to be a tough scene.
And then his back's a little
hunchbacky.
Well, he's just getting old. Drunk Dave's in his 70s.
Oh, Bubba.
And
he's got Ric Flair out there, man.
And Weed Whipper Greg's like in his 50s, so he has Weed Whipper Greg gets his buddy come and do all the weed whipping hard work, and then Dave sits on the mower and does some of the easier work. You know, 'cause Dave's getting old. And he's drunk most of the time.
As I would be if I lived.
He's our main guy, our main maintenance guy at Bubba Raceway Park is drunk and old.
Do you have a replacement for him yet?
No.
Oh.
Whatever happened to that Alex kid? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he was a one-timer. He was a flash in the pan. Please. So we are allowing Brian to come in on 8:30. That's what we're doing.
Well, you're the boss.
Well, I mean, you guys kind of shamed me into it.
I didn't say
I'm
nothing.
just saying, give the guy a thrill on his birthday.
Yeah. All right. So I guess, yeah, come on in.
I guess, yeah.
Now we have these packages. Tease, sister. Oh, so I guess we're talking about the Dan thing, but we're not. I'm not talking about it. I'm very upset. It caused me so much anxiety and just I was freaked out for 2 days. I remember getting the text from during the show. Dan had mentioned something, and I remember texting the merch crick saying, "Man, I am really effed. I'm really freaked out right now based on what Dan said." And she was like, "Well, just chill out. You know, don't have an anxiety attack." I had her talking me off the ledge.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't know anything about it, right?
Well, she did. She knew what Sumo had told me, and I'd already been stressed out about. Then Dan comes in because him and Sumo had concocted, let's further screw with Bubba. Don't screw with me, Dan. What if you put me in like that? That put me in a really bad headspace. I'm a man's man. I'm rugged. Not much can really mess with me, Lummy. I've fought the IRS. I've been on trial 4 times. I've lost my job. I've been part of a sex tape that ruined my life.
The wrong side of a sex tape.
I lived in a $2 million mansion, but then lost it all and was living in a $31,000 33-foot trailer behind the studio. And the reason why I had to is because I was getting ready to lose the studio. Remember one time?
Yeah.
Let me the headlines read: Bubba loses 2 foreclosures, his track and his house. I was getting foreclosed on my track and my house at one time, but we saved the track and I sold my house. So I mean, Lummy, I've been through a lot.
You have.
Not a lot really gets me yipped up. This got me yipped up, and Dan just hard sold it and thought he was being such a smart. Okay, you want to be a smart ass bitch and cause me all kinds of anxiety? Okay, Dan, you got one coming, buddy. And Sumo, you got one coming too. They both got one coming.
Does Dan have it coming on Monday?
No, he's not on the air till further notice.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
that's gonna really.
Dan's not. I think I said that on. As a matter of fact, you might want to go back and download yesterday's Clem Kush podcast. You can get that at Bubba Army HQ or Spotify or Apple or iTunes or iHeart, wherever you get your podcast. Just type in the Bubba Army, and yesterday's Tuesday's after show are me and F Boy over there, and we organically got into this deal. And
now, on the podcast, do you say exactly what happened?
No, not really.
Can you tell us now?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Because it's not real.
Okay.
So no, I don't want to talk about it. And I'm sure there's a few people that have picked up on it.
Okay.
But
thank you.
I don't even know that Seth knows necessarily.
I still don't know. Sumo, I mean, everybody was kind of trying to explain it to me yesterday, and I was acting like I knew what was going on, but either way, I knew that it messed with you because you had a couple outbursts on the podcast Monday. I think that's what it started. Other than Tuesday, you were off, and Wednesday, here we are. So yeah, it definitely messed with you.
Yeah. So Lummy, I'm not. This isn't a deal breaker as far as me not being Dan's friend. Like it's not going to ruin our friendship, and he will be back on the show. I just need some time away from Dan right now.
You just need some space
because I'm so mad at him.
Does he need to show up with a fat envelope?
No. No.
That would make it better, though, right?
No, I don't want any money for this one. This one cut right to the bone.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
no, we can't make it better.
Money can't even get him back on the show.
What about food?
What, you trying to say that I value food more than?
I'm just asking if you came in with like a dozen donuts.
Me a fat ass.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take $300 if I'm not gonna take 2 dozen of donuts. You dumb bitch. Jesus, you're stupid. God, the hell are you like?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Jesus.
I wonder if anybody wrote that in a card today. God, you're stupid. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. God, you're stupid.
I might see that later today.
God, you're stupid. Happy Valentine's Day. But that really does show that you have a special, certain bond with your girl, or your wife, or your girlfriend. If your girl could write that, or if you could write that to your girl, Happy Valentine's Day, honey. God, you're stupid. And she really put it over. That pretty much makes you the pimp, doesn't it?
It sure does.
I don't know. Is that happening out there, Bubba?
Let me try it today and see what happens.
Everything about the show I love. I'm Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hello. Just the shit they get into every day, they talk about every day.
Well, I have an hour and 15-minute commute, and if it wasn't for them, I don't know if I could handle it.
I just fall out of my chair laughing my ass off.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Through labor.
I gotta see. I gotta see if he's a real person or if he's in character when he's doing this. I think he takes his cat stuff seriously though.
Look at the cat's shaking.
Oh my god.
It'll come out soon. It'll start it looks almost like it's dry heaving, but it's giving birth.
Bubba was supposed to be on a show last night, and Stein won weight him.
His cat was about to give birth.
Are you able to take a picture of the radio later? Is it email over? Probably outside. No, I understand, but but are you able to like put it on later today?
Can you send me the Alex Stein link?
The cat video that I'm watching right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was that?
I cannot get enough of this video, Bubba. It's ridiculous. Alright. Incoming. There you go. It's like 6 hours long. Oh.
I got you. Yeah, well, I guess the AM one is a flamethrower. It's 12.
Move, kitty.
That thing stretches out pretty far. Yeah. I'm trying to look.
Oh.
1260.
It's coming out.
It goes. Yeah. It's goes past. Goes past Casa Grande. By see. Well, there you go. See, so that picks it up there. The 1260. But all right, we'll just hold on. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Dude, this cat video is awesome. Ew, what the fuck? Ooh! Is that placenta? What the fuck is that?
It's probably gonna be nice as fuck in Ocala today.
Oh my word. This one just popped up.
I mean, is that the box or is that for Anna?
No, I don't think that's.
No, the box for us is up here.
That's not the John Castigo one. I text Rich Crick.
Oh, okay.
This is a different one. It's not his because I asked him, and it's an Amazon. This is my name on it.
Oh, that has your name on it?
Well, John Castigo put money. So.
Okay.
And this is Amazon, and this is definitely not. I think that might be from someone else.
I feel like a few people said they were sending stuff.
Whoa.
But John had tracking, so he said he got here yesterday.
Oh yeah, it did. I saw it on Amazon, but I don't know if they just got moved.
Don't fucking get the two Jewish people all riled up when they.
No, man. I tell everybody I'm not. Everybody asks me about the card. I'm like, I'm not privy to what comes in here. I said if I need to know to let me know. I just want to let everybody, people know their stuff gets here. That's all.
Lummy?
Yes.
Anna and the staff are very package aggressive, are they not?
Yes, they are.
What? I'm not package aggressive.
I didn't mention anything today.
Seth is back to me in the corner. He was about to accost me about this package.
I got the Bub Army sending their hard-earned money in the form of cards to us. I just want to let them know they have arrived.
I'm scared, Bubba. I was scared a little bit. Seth had this look on his face.
You keep package secrets from me, man.
Bitch.
You keep like I opened a package with your name on it or something. That's how I get treated around here. Sorry.
Listen, we're used to the other Jewish person that. Package aggressive.
I just no package aggressiveness. I just want to let people know their stuff got here. Hey Costica, your stuff's here. All right, great, thank you.
I told Costica yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's all.
This fucking poor cat, man.
Is that stuff up on the Amazon list?
Yeah, I'm only missing one. I couldn't find, but I have a different way to look for it. I just
okay. Well,
just direct them to the.
How usually into these packages, don't they?
No, I'm just trying.
Good morning, Bubba the Love Sponge show.
We got an operation we're running, Bubba.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna tell you?
I sold Captain Ron $5 worth of Carolina Panthers cards.
Oh, we got 2 Arizona people that were trying to call yesterday.
It ain't Freaky Phone Friday.
Well, this is Arizona. They woke up early to make sure they got in.
Oh, they got a dry heat out there.
They do.
Whatever that means.
190.
Yeah, it's 190. You don't sweat, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Carbs are melting out there.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
You got it, Gator. I think we'll all go crazy if we get a Stroud. Ruben opened up like a baseball product today. It's got CJ Stroud in it.
What did we get at Wonderland Franco?
Oh, Wander Franco? Yeah.
Even though he'll never play again?
He's not going to play. I mean, not in America.
This guy's playing hardball.
Human misery has never sounded so good.
My life is over, and I'm going to wind up working at Red Lobster.
We're back to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Would it be safe to say, Lummy, that Wonderland Franco pretty much Bubba Clemmed himself right out of baseball?
Yes. Yeah. I think you and I could go down and play with him for a little pickup game. So,
I mean, like, will Wonderland Franco ever play Major League Baseball again in the United States?
I honestly, I think so. I think a team in maybe a couple years when everything kind of cools down, if he doesn't go to prison for a long time, we'll probably bring him in.
I mean, but like, well, China or like, is there Germany baseballs or Italian baseball?
Japan's
Japan.
Big one.
Will Japan, bring them on?
Yeah, I could see that definitely happen.
They brought
too.
Trevor Bauer on, so.
Yeah. Hello.
Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Mike from Arizona.
Hi, are you the guy that called in and was able to take a picture of your dial position being on like 97.3 or 99.1, but you just didn't quite get it? You're from Phoenix. You listened to me on the Bull or the Rattler, but you weren't able to get in on time or something like that?
No, this is a different guy. This is one I called a lot earlier. The other person, Bubba, is still supposed to be sending a picture. They called right at the end of the show.
How about this guy? Does he qualify? I mean,
He qualifies,
does he
yeah.
live in Phoenix, and did he listen to us on 99.1 or 97.3?
Well, there's a lot. There's also a 12. The 1260 is the flamethrower out there.
1260 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the big slinging D.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and I think we're on 1340 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you told me earlier. You might have forgot that.
I forgot the
You
numbers
might have been
on the
drunk, and you're going to the craps table tonight.
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
So, sir, you're in Phoenix. You're Bubba Army. You listen to us by one of several different terrestrial means. We're able to prove that to Lummy, like he's not hard to bamboozle. And now I'm going to promise you a Bubba prize pack that I did yesterday. Right? Correct?
Sweet. Yeah, you told me to call back at 9:45.
All right. So if Lummy
could be confusion with my error code.
If Lummy could be so kind as just to write your mailing, your name and your mailing address, and potentially what size you wear, I'll get to Merch Crick to celebrate her Valentine's Day by packing you a package, my friend.
Nice.
All right.
I'll make sure to take a picture and send it to the email so it can pop up on your TV.
Perfect. Perfect, you smart-ass Arizonian son of a bitch. Hold on a second. Lummy's going to get your information, okay?
All right, Bubba.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing it too, Bubba. Before I pick up, everyone that called yesterday, I told them to email me a picture of the radio dial.
And they
before
did.
we send it. Yeah, and then I send it over to Merch Kirk.
Man, we have such a system here, do we not?
I mean, he's on it.
Like, we're big time. So, anyway, speaking of big time, only big time shows get packages from their fans for us to open up, and we get them every. We used to get them a lot more when we used to do a segment, but we get our fair share of stuff. And Sister Girl Tease sent us a package for all of us to open up, and that's been killing Anna. She's been like just fully.
Have I mentioned it today?
Well, no, but it's in your head. It's in your noggin, nonetheless. And John Costica told Seth that he had a package coming this way that might have had something for him in it, and it's just tore Seth up like he's on the borderline having to take a K-pin.
Listen,
because
do you have any?
he has so many. He's like so anxiety ridden out.
Listen. I understand.
Bills, hours, and cards is all he cares about.
That's it. There are people that reach out to me and they say, hey, I sent stuff. And I'm like, hey, I'll let you know if it gets here, because I am not around the packages and obviously they're not addressed to me. So I just like to let people know, hey, it got here And, so I ask about them, and then, I get, painted as some sort of package aggressive Jewish boy.
Well, you and the person sitting to your left, camera right, are the only two people that ask about if packages came or not.
Well,
the other people just let packages come, and I'll get them to you when I get them to you.
Well, I don't even need to open a package. Lummy could just go, hey, they're here, and I go, all right, they're here, Mr. Kostika. Or they're here, Big Country or Bright Farm Island. Like, I just go, hey, we're on top of it.
Right. Now, are you hoping that these people that you mentioned, that, are you trying to throw out there that you're really into maybe getting some cards as a package?
No, I think they've all actually sent stuff.
Oh,
so
you think these are already cards in the hopper?
Yeah, those are guys that have sent stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you track down those packages?
I'm working on it. Well, I know the Big Country one has not arrived yet, but I'm looking for the John Kostika one.
Right. And can you get that to the proper card? Not what did I say? The card Nazi.
I knew you were going to say that. And it's been a tough week to be Jewish on the show.
Can you get it to the card Nazi? Because he is the. I mean, didn't Seinfeld have an episode of a guy called the Soup Nazi?
Sure did.
Okay, well, I mean, Seth is kind of the card Nazi. All cards go through him.
No cards for Seth.
No. I guess it's
or
not.
You?
Yeah, who's the card Nazi?
I don't know what the if it wouldn't be. I don't think you would be a Nazi if I would say that all card. He's kind of the card slut. He's a card slut. All cards go through him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the cards just run through me. I'm wallowed out.
He's a slut. You are. You're wallowed out.
Through.
You got roast beef curtains just based on carding yourself so much.
Not even Dr. Dan could rejuve these beef curtains.
No, you're such a card slut.
God, I'm disgusted with myself for saying that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
What a card slut. So Anna's kind of the package slut.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not that I need to keep whatever is in the package. I just like opening them.
Sure. And Seth is within the package world, the card slut. If it's a card, man, he's gonna just so crazy.
We've got something going, Bubba. Like people are into it. They want to send us stuff. I mean, it's going really well.
All right, so we have some packages now, Anna. Tease, Sister Girls Tease sent us all something. So would you like to distribute those?
Sure.
Okay. And then Lummy, do you know where these cards are?
No,
I'm. You're going to find them after hours.
Or
get them at least find them by the time that we do our Bubba Hobby Break episode 3.
Correct.
Bubba Breaks.
Yes.
Episode
like
3.
5 minutes after the show.
What's that?
I said so like 5 minutes after the show.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now. I know Seth is very thirsty for it.
All right, you know what? I just want Mr. Kostika to know that his package arrived. He sent it a long way.
Listen to card slut.
Right.
We'll get it.
Lummy, incoming.
Don't. I am just.
Thank you.
I'm not in the mood to be catching things today.
You don't want to catch?
Well, go ahead. Let me see.
Wait, hold on.
I really had.
Bubba, if you're not in the mood to catch things, you're definitely not in the mood for babyface.
Ready?
Maybe you should cancel that.
Yeah, that's good thinking.
Jeez.
Oh.
I got it, bitch. Look.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Look at you,
like
big
that-
meaty paws.
It was like that Randy Moss catch against your helmet deal. All right, so she sent. This is from Sister Girl Tees, and it looks like she sent us all T-shirts, right? So we are to open them and see what they are. Maybe they'll potentially be something that we could, wear on the air here. I like racer T-shirts and stuff like that, and Seth likes Chicago Bear T-shirts.
Oh, it's We the People.
What is it?
Like the preamble.
Oh, it's like the Constitution.
Yeah, I like that.
That's great.
Thank you, Tease.
Thank you.
We the people of the United States.
Oh, it's cursive. I can't read it. Damn. Thank you.
I was hoping for a 2005 Steve Kinzer.
What?
You like the Constitution?
I like the Constitution. I'll wear it one of these days. But I was looking for a 95 Steve Kinzer.
Who is that?
You don't know
He's
Steve
a racer,
Kinzer is?
dude.
Number 95.
No, I only know the 3 car, buddy.
He was the 11, not number. I like him from circa 95.
Oh yeah,
is what I was.
His best
talking.
years.
So we have Alex Stein on today. But everybody is enamored right now, and can I play this?
Yeah.
Is this okay?
I think it's fine.
So yeah, because I think it's just the natural.
It's just a cat giving birth.
It's just a cat giving birth naturally.
This is going to be his biggest hit yet.
Dude, I can't get enough of this.
Oh my God. And so
he's gonna get $8,000 from YouTube for this video.
So, but hold on, when in the wild and even domesticated cats, I don't think that you take them to the veterinarian to have their litter. I think they just naturally have their litter,
Yeah,
right?
you just put some towels down and the cat does what it does.
Right. Like, but like you can't do that for the average woman. Just put some towels down and come back and check on her in a half hour.
Well,
right?
the problem with the human female anatomy is that it's very hard for human females to give birth as opposed to other mammals.
Okay, so other mammals
Narrow hips, big head.
are equipped to potentially have unassisted birthing more than humans. Humans needs a little assistance.
Typically, yeah. I know in some cultures, like the woman will just go out in the woods and like bear down and give birth by herself, but typically it's a group effort.
We need to get back to that, man.
Just like bite on a piece of bark, and
I think it makes the woman stronger and it makes the kid certainly
unless she
more
dies.
resilient.
So there's that.
Didn't they used to have birthing huts back in the day, like or period huts?
Period huts. They did.
Those are different things, but yeah.
I need to go back to the caveman times and some stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to go outside my door. I have to have a big club and beat off everybody I see, in order to go down to the stream to get some water. But, girls going to period and birthing huts seem like something that we could bring back, Lummy, that would help society.
I'm down.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine all those homeless people in Los Angeles if you take the people that are having periods out of that equation.
Dude, did you see that chick in San Francisco who just gave birth on the sidewalk? Did you ever see that video?
No.
It is horrific.
I don't think I want to see it.
And the worst part is that you just see people walking by. Like
we
nothing.
showed it. We sent it to you, but it was a couple months back.
Disturbing.
It's not the best.
So Alex Stein,
ever.
I don't think this is a problem at all. A cat having a birth. This is a very natural. You watch, Seth. Your watch. This is going to make him $1.8 million.
It is.
All right. So this is Alex Stein's cat.
I guess she had 4 kittens.
All right, guys, we're having babies. I'm going to trash them back. We're having babies.
He's like the midwife. He's the doula.
I think we're live.
Hold on.
Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Poor thing.
That's Daddy.
Oh, is that the daddy cat?
Yeah, he showed us that cat last week.
Oh, and so that maybe it shows you like what the dad tries to do, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be involved at all.
Maybe as society we because as humans, us dads don't really go in there and we don't.
Yeah, they do.
Well, we don't really help much.
Yeah, they do.
You guys, look at the kitten. Look at the baby kitten.
Oh.
And so the baby kitten automatically knows to latch. Like the baby's latch.
It's an instinct.
You guys are the mom and daddy. Already getting the nip dog.
If you go to 6 hours and 45 minutes,
Angus, why'd you get this girl pregnant?
you'll see a birth of another one.
We're just getting started. There's only one baby so far. I don't know where the other babies are.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Stein is just such a unique individual.
He's not going to give these cats away either.
So that's the first one, right?
Yeah, he doesn't know where the other ones are.
Oh, I guess.
Well, there's 2.
Hold on.
There's 2 there.
There's 3 now.
Yeah, Anna, I went to 645.
I know. I'm
like
trying to find it.
I went to
there's 3.
I went to
if you go to.
I went to 645.
I know. I messed up. Oh, I guess because it's a live video, it's constantly changing. Oh.
He's going to kill it on this.
Yeah, this is great.
Because I would want to watch this. Like, I would fast forward and, like, I find this fascinating.
He is exhausted.
Poor little thing.
Oh, the cat looks dead.
It's not. Oh, it's so much better with the sound on.
It's Stein's foot. Get out of here.
With his Oakland Raiders, Joe.
Yeah, I know what that's with the Oakland Raiders.
With his hot girlfriend sitting on the toilet.
Wow.
Look at this little Ewok baby. It's trying to find a teat, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
bad. It's
yeah.
sticking for a teat. The one on the bottom's really got a good latch on. He's really... this guy in the middle, he can't find a teat.
You'd be pretty good at play-by-play for a milking.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got Mama Bear, Mama Cat here. She's making sure everybody has plenty of teat action. She's got her left leg raised up in the air. The middle cat, he's trying to find a located teat. He's scratching and scratching. He cannot find one. The bottom guy, he looks like he's got one on, real nice. And then the one over by Mama's head, that thing's latched on. I mean, I would give him a 9 out of a 10 with the latching.
Crazy.
I really thought he might be interjecting more, but he's really letting,
nature take its course.
I feel bad for this cat. She's been through it.
But here's the thing, man.
Oh, Jesus. Stein.
He's playing music.
Nice ringtone.
Oh, was that a ringtone?
Now, do some mama cats die sometime because it's so exhausting, or just statistically most mama cats make it?
No,
most mama cats are.
Yeah, but I think it's like 30% that the mama cat dies. It's a low percentage.
I can see why, man. She looks like poor little thing. She just pooped out 3 live things, and now they're all upon her.
Do you go to do you want to see one come out?
Yeah.
If you go to negative 751. Other way. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ringtone, Lummy.
7 what?
Negative 751.
Still letting it go.
Other way. Yeah.
Good, world.
I think he just wanted to play a little something for the cats.
That's the cat's jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, like right around there.
How do you know it's breezy?
Oh, right before then it comes out. It's like slips out. It's so cool.
It looks cool. It's buffering.
She's like, one's coming.
She wasn't a dark curtain.
It starts like almost looks like it's dry heaving when it's ready to go.
Let me see. This is 7:52. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
It came out already.
Jeez.
But
just a couple of pervs looking to see a cat birth here.
Yeah.
We want to see it shoot out.
Yeah, we want to see it. I mean, we're just a couple cat pervs. Now, Lummy, are you going to try to find the other packages so that Seth doesn't continue to have anxiety the rest of the show?
Yeah, I'm
okay. I just want to make sure.
He's been contacting the merch crick.
Yeah, that's where all packages go through.
They like to feel like boxed in. That's why she was like nasty. And they like those tight spaces to give birth.
Shut up. Mama just told her to shut up too. Shut up, bitch. You haven't had any kids.
But that's not good to have them all cooped up in that.
Not in the curtain, no.
No, she's like in the curtain. Some people are saying this is ridiculous that cat or babies will need therapy. I don't know what we're doing wrong. Babies will need therapy. I don't know what we're doing wrong. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming.
Right there it is.
No. That's not it. That's the other one.
Oh my God.
Oh, you just missed it.
Oh
Anna,
my
it's so hard to control the time on this.
Record this, baby. Oh my God. This is crazy.
And she starts licking them clean.
Yeah.
She starts licking all the
gunk off.
All the gunk. Can you imagine? That's what moms in America need to do. They you poop out your kid and you just start licking it.
Oof. Oh my gosh.
His eyes are all like glued shut.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Anyway, we have Alex on today, do we not? Do we have Alex on today?
Yes, we do.
Okay. To talk about this, I'm gonna get in on the early side. I'm gonna say, listen, Alex, I've always been your friend and everything, but man, can you, if I promote this video and stuff, which really it's gonna go so viral, doesn't need my promotion, but you're gonna be a very rich man from this, and don't forget your friends. Maybe
I mean, all those city hall or town hall meetings that he was going to, trying to go viral, and this is what's going to help. This is going to send him into another world.
Makes you want to get a pregnant cat, Lummy, and get into the cat birthing business.
Let's do it.
Can we get a goat birth going on?
No, we have 2 boys, and all they do is BF each other.
Yeah.
Do you remember that camera that was set up I think it was watching a giraffe give birth, and it was like 3 weeks long.
Yes, my
People
mom
were just so fixated on
my
the-
mom
it
was
was a
into
giraffe, right?
my mom was in. No, it was an elephant too.
Was it an elephant? Okay.
They've had both. They also have these eagle cam twos, where this mama eagle has like 3 baby eagles, and it shows the daddy eagle go out all day and hunt and bring something back to the thing, and then the mama eagle, while the daddy eagle sits on the little baby eagles and it eats what it brought. The mama eagle gets a few hours to go out and do her thing, and she brings back some worms and whatever, and then the daddy eagle gets off.
Yeah, it's down in South Florida, down in Naples.
Yeah, and like they got like literally 50,000 people watching, the eagle cam at all times.
Those take off.
And really, realistically, the bottom line is if they were on your property, right? If they were on your property in a tree, I think that you would have the rights. Like, you probably couldn't go to a state park or something like that, but you could, as long as they were, on your property, that would be the only legal standing you potentially might need, right?
We have a hawk nest right on that phone pole next to the wall.
Cam it up.
We do?
Yeah, it's been going back and forth. It has a nice nest up there.
I'd hate to. I mean, how do you camera it up?
We'll talk to Macho.
Macho, we do a lot of things, but I ain't climbing a pole to get a gun hawk. To where I have to tell Mr. Bubba no. I'm not climbing a pole like a utility guy and putting a GoPro up for a hawk, Murph. Dig it. What time is Alex on? 9:15?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Everything, man.
I love everything about the show.
Yeah. They make my day great.
Keeps me entertained. Keeps the day going.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
It feels like it could be cards, man, but I don't know. Who's it addressed to?
Me. He said he was addressing it to me. He said it came from Amazon. It's a Target box, but I got a link, so I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up. Tell me what this box right here.
This one? That's the one your picture came in.
Oh.
FedEx. That's it. That's it. So
What's that?
that should be it. That's it.
Okay. All right,
This
awesome.
Amazon just had to come out of a Target, or the company that shipped it from a Target box. Yeah, this is it.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Sanitize his cards.
Thank you, Mr. Kostika.
Everything is good, Bubba.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sirs. It's just us, baby. Woo! What's up, Spencer? What's up, Travis? What up? Permagrom, what it do? Mr. Gary, how you doing? What up, LM, you stud? I need a makeover, LM. I'm coming to Jersey for a makeover from you. Make me beautiful. Hey, Mr. Kostika, we got it. We got it. Thank you.
Hey, that documentary that you watched, can you send it to me?
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll probably find it.
What up, Sicilian morning, man? What up, what up?
Make it up on love. I like this shirt.
Which one?
Well, we got from Tees.
Oh, okay. It smells really good, actually. I'm gonna put it on a little bit.
I feel like it smells like her cologne.
I like it. What up, Mort? Oh my God, all of Canada loves me? Fuck yeah. That's all I need.
Make it up on love.
Oh, that's a good question, Slayer. I think they'll probably ride with Purdy. I don't know how much money they have to get Kirk. I feel like Cousins is going to be cost a shitload.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on their real assessment of Brock Purdy.
I don't think they're going to go to Kirk.
If the defense stops Mahomes, they win, so I feel like Brock Purdy's fine. Unless he keeps getting better.
I feel like Atlanta, don't draft him, we'll go after Kirk.
New England, Atlanta, could go back to the Vikes.
What's up, Rudy?
That's probably it.
Connor
There's a ton of options.
Technically, you could go back to Washington if they'll sell their soul for their.
They won't. They're not trading. They're not trading for Caleb. What up, Dark Match? I don't know if I said hi already. Iceland and Greenland? Get the hell out of here.
Rudy, Chalaga, good morning.
Yeah, if Cousins leaves, I don't know how Justin Jefferson's gonna feel about everything.
He has to stick with Minnesota.
Cousins?
Yeah.
They feel like.
Who? Okay. Who else should they go with?
Well, they could draft somebody, or they could, they could sign perhaps Baker Mayfield. I'm just saying there's guys out there.
Baker's coming back.
No, I agree. I'm just saying there's guys, but it seems like Minnesota. I don't know if they want to pay him. The odds right now are Justin Fields of the Steelers. That's the betting odds. I love it. Well, if they trade him, the Bears have the second odds. Second highest.
We are the only show that can talk about nothing.
The use of all Bubba-isms is prohibited without the express written consent of Bubba the Love Sponge.
This is not staged. It's not nothing. It's very scientific.
It's not in a killing mood.
Right.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com. A lot of times, especially just right after New Year's Eve, you always say, I need to do this better, I need to do that better, I need to have this New Year's resolution. And you usually abandon and flake out on all of them. And if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. They're going to let you or try to get you to accentuate what you do well and concentrate on that. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited for your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. It's very simple. Celebrate the progress that you've already made and will continue to make. Visit BetterHelp.com/BTLS and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BTLS. We didn't get, I don't know if we got to them. Monday was very Super Bowl intensive. But I think we briefly touched on that there was a streaker.
Yeah.
But we didn't really break it down. Here is footage of, and I don't think he was really streaking.
Did he just run on the field?
I think he had his pants. I don't think he was nude. I think this was a field intruder. No.
So,
sorry about that. Yeah, bring him. Guy, obviously, since I had to dump it out. So here it is.
Nice.
I mean, they got.
There's two of them.
There's the average Kansas City guy when he looks.
These guys are like Instagram influencers.
On a third down.
See, that's what social media breeds, is to do something outrageous at the largest event of the year. It'll go, you can use it. Then obviously your friend or somebody like that's taping it because you're going to get tackled to right down to zero. Unless that would be, Seth, kind of a interesting perspective if the guy held the phone while he was running and then got tackled while he was recording.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't
the jarring of him, the hit he takes and everything.
I feel like the NFL would probably confiscate his phone and delete all of the footage immediately if that did happen. But I feel like I saw a video on Instagram of the guy that did that, and I think he's like 23 and he's rich and he's talking about that. He's just gonna have fun in life, and if he wants to run on a field, I think he said this cost him $70,000 between everything. He's like, if I want to spend $70,000 to run on the field, he's like, I'm gonna do it. So.
Like $70,000, like with the legal fees and
yeah. And he's doing like in a course where if you sign up, he'll like show you how to get rich. So.
There's the standard Kansas City. That's the standard Kansas City P1. Looks like he's Wayne from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Does he not?
He
does he not look
does.
like Wayne from Wayne's World? Wayne and Garth.
Streaker!
I mean, that was probably the most exciting thing that happened at the game up until that point, right? I feel like it was early on this happened.
I'll tell you, exciting. Yeah. And hopefully you can send it to me. But that is the Lightning beat the Bruins in a shootout last night. And listen, I consider myself kind of a well-rounded male. Like I like all
sports
type.
fan?
Yeah, I even kind of I'll watch the Masters, the final round of the Masters, even because it's a big event, and so I'm pretty diversified. Probably the only thing I don't really like to watch is soccer.
Really?
I don't like to watch soccer.
Soccer's way better than golf.
But I'm very familiar with most of the big stars in the NBA, most of the big stars in the Major League Baseball, most very very much up on football, college football.
How do you feel about cricket?
No, I'm not big on cricket.
Okay.
I'm not big on cricket at all. But I consider myself, pretty much a well-rounded sports fan. And you're right, Seth. The Bears need to take Marvin Harrison Jr. from Ohio State. I heard you talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
I think you can maybe not even. I don't even think that you have to waste your number one on him.
No. He's projected to go 3 and 4 in a lot of the drafts right now because of Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. But Mel Kiper Jr. gave Marvin Harrison Jr. the highest wide receiver grade since Calvin Johnson.
I mean, I've watched the guy at Ohio State now for three years. He has the ability to be as good as his father was.
Oh, I mean,
his father, one of the greatest of Colt receivers of all time, and I'd say probably is Marvin Harrison a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Yeah. Big time.
He hasn't been the best outside of football, but
well, and who cares?
I know.
He got caught up with some gun stuff at his car wash.
They said they got caught up at some gun. I mean, that's very much on brand. Get caught up with some gun stuff at his car wash.
Yes.
He was an entrepreneur enough to know that car washes and laundromats in the hood make money,
and they do.
Man, I know a guy that owned in Warsaw, Indiana, that's a millionaire from owning the car wash, self-serve car washes, and laundromats. I mean, you think about it. You got to pick the right location, Lummy.
Oh, of course.
You can't do a self-serve car wash in a real affluent area because those affluent people get those $29.99 all you can wash, wash Willie kind of deals, right?
Yeah, from like Woody. Yeah, the one he used to have.
Wash Woodies, right?
Yeah.
But man, you get in the hood, and rich people also have washer and dryers, so they're not going to the laundromat. But you go into the hood, and those people clean their own cars. For the most part, right?
Yes.
And they don't have, washer and dryer.
I tried to talk my dad into buying a couple laundromats in the Hispanic neighborhoods in Tampa.
Oh, Hispanics.
They're all over there.
Yeah. Hispanics love car washes.
Laundromats.
I can see Seth coming home today. Phoebes, we're taking our life savings and buying car washes and laundromats.
No, you know what, Bubba? It's funny you bring that up because the car washes are. I feel like they're putting car washes across from car washes right now. There's so many that are popping up. I feel like I was trying to debate if I wanted to buy a laundromat or a car wash. What would I get?
Well, hold on. The car washes that are popping up across the street from each other are the ones that are in the affluent neighborhoods that are all in, like where you just your car goes through this big.
I'm on 4th Street. There's nothing affluent about it. It's a bunch of hookers and motels that are on there.
Are there really hookers on 4th?
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to clear it.
Well, yeah, but Seth, you're forgetting they're buying the cheap real estate on there for the rich people to come from Snell Island, all that area.
Anyway, back to me describing my well-roundedness in sports on what I find exciting. And one of the most exciting things in sports, I think, is when hockey, the NHL, goes into overtime. They have a 5-minute 3-on. They have First of all, the 5-minute 3-on-3. 90% of the time settles the game because it's just 3-on-3 hockey is unbelievable. Like it's just so fast, and you're just, especially when you're on defense, you're at such a disadvantage. But it's, they always they usually get a score. But if not, then NHL goes into the shootout, and there's nothing more exciting than a tit for tat NHL overtime shootout, in my opinion. In sports, Seth, would you not agree? Their extra innings in baseball is not as exciting as a shootout. The NFL sudden death, whatever type of overtime, but the shootout is the.
I hate to break to you, but I feel like they do the same thing in soccer.
They do, but I don't like soccer.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Like, they're not playing. It's not the same game. Like, in baseball, you just keep playing baseball. In football, you keep playing football.
Right.
In hockey, you stop and you go and you're like, hey, let's get our best shooters out there.
Right.
Let's
And
get
the
our
coach
goalie.
knows. See, the coach knows who's the best, on the fly, borderline trick shooters, and who are the best for the game conditions, right?
Yeah.
Like the guy that might be your number one guy you throw out there for the shootout might not be your best winger, might not be on your first line even.
I'll also tell you that the guys don't know. There's not like a set order. The guys don't know when they're going to get called. Like, the coach just decides it on the spot for the most part.
Like he'll yell it out.
Yes.
He'll be like, Cooch. Did you send me the shootout?
I sent you just the shootout, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to see. This is, by the way, Lummy, we won. How much should we win on mybookie.com?
1,200 on top, so 2,200 total.
Yeah,
if only somebody told you to take the under, it would have been a sweep.
I know, you did.
Did you win that Pacers bet from the other night?
No, I lost the Pacers bet.
I saw they lost by 9.
On that.
Yeah.
But I won. I won 1,200. I took the Lightning. The Lightning were getting. They were dogs. They were getting 1.5 goals. I took them on the straight win money line and took the points.
Yep.
But I also took the over. The over was 7, and
6.
I took the 6. I took it.
6.5. 7 would have killed us.
Jake DeBrusk.
All right, so here's Jake DeBrusk. Now, is the game tied at 2-2?
Yeah, it was 2-2 at this point.
But they go now. Now they go. They make it 0-0. In shootout. It's shootout 0-0.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Speeding up ice. And he throws it wide.
That guy sounds like his mom just died.
This is the Boston announcers.
Normal side, a left-handed shot. Try to get the goaltender
Shot. Left-handed shot. This guy had a left-handed shot right here. Listen.
On his normal side, a left-handed shot. Try to get the goaltender shot moving from right to left, and then just kind of throw a little beanbag up high over the blocker. Missed his spot.
All right, so we put Hedman out first.
Yeah.
Who's a defenseman?
He's good at
but he's good at tricks, right?
Yeah. Plus he has a fast shot.
Plus he's big and he's very intimidating coming at you, right?
Where's he from?
Sweden.
Yeah.
I come from Sweden.
He's not the fastest guy. He's not the flashiest guy, but he's a working man's guy.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He is, isn't he? Oh, what dick.
Slow to slower.
Yeah.
Kept his positioning.
I love the thick New England accent, don't you guys?
No.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I do not.
Oh, dude, I really thought you did.
No, I really don't.
You're a workers man.
Fun to make fun of.
Hold on.
Yeah, how about those?
Look at this. Hold on. Look at this.
What?
I want you to look at this chick and how much she's got her mouth open.
He's excited.
What a beast.
Now, can I show?
What a beast.
Now, this is what people are. Would you rather see Taylor Swift and her hot friends?
No,
Yes.
just some
See?
hot Boston women out for a night on the
Yeah,
town.
a couple of hot Boston ladies that are going to go down to the fish and chips afterwards.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Go to Duncan.
Look at them. That big, my ass. All three of them are pigs.
She'd kick your ass after the
They're
hockey game
not.
too.
Yeah.
Probably going to a Klan meeting after the game.
Klan meeting.
Oh, I don't know. I heard they're racist in Boston.
South Boston.
Yeah, that is true.
Boston, South Boston. Yeah! I'm glad that guy's white! Yeah!
That's why they're big hockey fans in Boston.
Exactly.
They like Jason Tatum.
All right, here's a guy. This Boston guy looks like he's lost. Look at him. Do. And Vasilevsky said, "Take that home. Get that out of here. We need to bring Braden. We need to bring Braden Point in here because he goes about 1,000 miles an hour. Does he not? I think he's one of the fastest on the team. Is he not?
Absolutely.
Vasilevsky. Both these goaltenders, Jack, they take up so much of the net with their size. Right here, Charlie.
Right here.
So that is Jack Edwards. He is one of the biggest pricks in broadcasting.
He's so biased.
Yeah.
I'm glad he had to suffer through a loss last night.
I wish he had a stroke.
Oh, my
Jesus.
goodness.
Come in by the hash mark, pick his spot on the block.
No, I mean, he's just such a dick.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy
Jack
Valentine's Day.
Edwards.
Hope you have a stroke, Jack Edwards.
Stroke out next game.
That's it. Hey, I didn't even know, Seth. I swear to God, I've not watched this before. But did I not call out who Coop need to bring in next?
I mean, it was
bring the speed, baby.
You went deep, Bubba. You went deep on that call.
You went deep. I went and I got it right. I went so deep, I put my ass to sleep.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said,
I don't know what that means.
I said we need to put 21 out there. That guy's speed racer. Who do we put out there, Lummy?
Brandon Point.
21.
21.
Look at him.
Braden Point.
Braden Point says, "Screw all this slow stuff. Let me give it to you fast."
They're booing because they know they're going to lose.
Nice.
I wish I was an announcer. Be like, look at that hockey player. He looks like he's dead in the woods. Because Point put one by you, buddy.
Taunting the other announcers.
Yep.
Oh, Swanksville.
To get a look at this on the replay, it looked like he made the initial save, and then I thought one of his body parts knocked it back in.
Body parts.
Pats?
One of his body parts knocked it back in.
The cat pack.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, he did. He did have it in his catcher's glove, but it fell out of his catcher glove and then muntied into the goal.
Blocker. Knocked it back in his own net, unfortunately.
David Pastrnak.
Nice.
What's that?
Said at least Boston's alternate jerseys look nice.
Yeah, true. Who the hell would be calling me? I'm very busy.
Yeah, come on.
It's not Freaky Phone. It's not Freaky Phone Friday.
Jesus.
Hello.
Macho Man, are you listening? Or is this Red?
This is.
Are you under the water?
This is Bubba.
He sounds like he is.
Hey, Bubba.
Yeah.
How you doing today, man?
Great, buddy. What's going on with you?
Yeah. I'm calling from Phoenix, man. I listened to you guys on the Rattler.
What's the frequency that you listen to us on out there?
At 12:80 a.m. I operate equipment, and so I can't really get too many FMs, but I can get the AMs.
1280.
12. I thought we were on 1260.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 1260. What did I say? 1280.
Close enough.
My bad. Nice, man.
What type of
Lummy right there?
Yeah,
With
Lummy's.
you, everybody's in there, huh?
Yeah. Now, do you tell your fellow equipment heavy operators that about our show, and you try to spread the wealth?
All the time. I just told them about the new Harley rig you're telling us about, because we're laying A and B. And so I was telling them about it. We use a Harley rig, but the new one you're just talking about, I've been telling everybody about.
Yeah, well, that company can go pack sand, ABI, out of Mishawaka, because they don't seem to want to do business with me. They don't seem to think that there's a lot of heavy equipment operators that could use an ABI SR3 rake. And I've been trying to get a hold of them, and they basically think I'm a non-factor, or that I guess I'm not a big enough social influencer. So I'll stick with my Harley rake, and I'm not going to encourage guys like you that listen to the show to go to ABI Attachments and get an SR3, because they're a bunch of they're rude. They won't even return my phone call. Jessica Lummy is in their marketing department, and they don't find that I have any. I could Now it's amazing how a SCAG, which is part of Metalcraft, based out of which huge corporation. If you probably figure out total sales, or what the company's worth, what Metalcraft is worth, or Redline Oil, or K&N Filters, or Sunbelt Rentals, or Lummy, Giant Recreation World.
Yeah.
Some of my various BetterHelp. Super Beat Heart Chews, what these huge companies are worth compared to little old ABI Attachments out of Mishawaka, Indiana. And if I got all this Ford, I get all this huge other support corporately, how you don't think I couldn't help your company out, where to the point where you won't even return my phone call to talk about doing a product-only sponsorship? Your ABI Attachments you're doing so well that you don't need my added value to the point where not even calling me back. You can pack sand. I'll stick with my Sunbelt and my Harley rake all day. Yeah. I don't need one of your stinking of attachments.
Bitch.
I didn't put that part in there. So, yeah, you know what? So listen, buddy, just stick with your Harley rake on the job site, and do not even think about getting anything from ABI Attachments from Mishawaka, Indiana. Do not. Stick with what you got, okay, buddy?
Will do, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Tell your friends 1260.
It's 1260, not 1280, you idiot. Okay.
I'm sorry, Lummy. I will.
All right. I'm gonna put you on the air. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on hold. Lummy's gonna get your information, and I'm gonna send you a little. I'm gonna send you a little care package. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
All right. Get to grading and seeding and bulldozing and whatever the hell you're doing. Get to doing that. Get back to doing that.
Bub, I'll be honest. I didn't believe we were actually on in Phoenix until those.
We
calls.
specialize.
What?
I didn't believe we were actually on in Phoenix until those calls.
That's why I did that, because I knew that you were there. There's some people like, man, I never hear anybody from Phoenix, so I was gonna say, well, let me prove it to you.
You did.
A lot of times when the people that keep score say we have no listeners.
We've got two, bitch.
But here's what I don't understand statistically.
Yeah.
The people that keep score on the ratings, they don't. It's all about it's about statistics. You really don't have.
It's about the numbers.
Like if you had, like when I was doing really well, my various stations in Tampa, I'd have a cume of 80,000 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have 80,000, measuring instruments out there. They just, they had
they extrapolate.
Yeah, they did. They multiply and extrapolate.
Mm-hmm.
So what share of the marketplace do I have in Tampa, Florida, when I say, hey, listen, if you're listening to me on 96.7 or 98.3 or AM 820, and you go to my Facebook page, which is at the Bubba Army, and you just take a picture of your radio right now in Tampa, Florida right now, if you're listening to 96.7 in Tampa, 98.3 in Pinellas, or AM 820 globally, and you take a picture of your radio right now, your listening device, I should say.
Yeah.
And you would happen to post that or send us an email or a messenger through our Facebook page, which is at the Bubba Army. And let's say, last time I did this, Seth, I got like 27 pictures. So like at one particular, and at 7:59 on a Wednesday, and if you got, 37 people that are listening to you, I got to think that you got more than a 0.0 share. Like, they say we got a 0.0 share because we don't buy, and so in order for them to even tell you what type of share you have to buy their service. Well, if you don't buy their service and you're like, no, we don't need to know their service, then they don't even include you into the game. How statistically how correct can they be if they're not really judging or monitoring all radio in that market? How can they say that you have a whatever share you may have, but they don't rate 15 radio stations? Those 15 radio stations account for some sort of share, don't they? So how can your share be correct if they don't rate 15 or 20 of the 57 or 60 radio stations in town, right?
It's yes.
So
it's a very flawed system, Sponge.
So a guy that's registering a 0.0 right now says, send me a picture of your radio on these three frequencies, 98.3 Pinellas, 96.7 Tampa, or AM 820, and I get 40 pictures in this particular 15-minute. What does that mean?
Who are you? Are you going to send him this?
No, I'm not going to send it to him. But I'm like, I'll tell you one thing, that it's more than a 0.0.
But people are listening. I mean, you see it through all your digital channels every single day when everybody else goes on the radio and they just hope people are listening. And the rating system they have is just an estimate anyways. Like, you have actual hard data of who listens to your show, for how long, where they're listening from.
Yeah, 3 million downloads on podcast. I think that's pretty good.
It's very good. You got 106,000 on YouTube right now, 106,000 subscribers. I mean, things are going well.
An independent, sovereign, and viable Palestinian state with East Jerusalem.
Lummy, did you see the Joe Biden Chick-fil-A commercial?
When he ordered the African Americans fried chicken?
Well,
what?
That one, or when he was sitting down with an African American family talking about what they did for the day, and the little kid talked about playing basketball, and Joe asked if he's a guard, and like, it's just see if you can find that for me.
I think I know.
Its capital, but living side by side with Israel.
This is the king of Jordan.
In peace and security, this is the only solution that will guarantee peace and security.
Joe's doing breathing exercises just to stay lock-kneed.
For the Palestinians and the Israelis.
We had trouble finding where to stand.
As well as the entire region.
Oh my God, it
Your
looks
leadership,
so bad.
my dear friend, Mr. President, is key to addressing this conflict, and Jordan is ready to work, as always, with you towards peace.
So he's basically, as a president of Jordan, saying, hey, Joe, step up in here, own this bitch, and say you're going to help us a lot. That's going to be the best thing we need right now. It'll be a deterrent for, Hamas and Iran and Iraq and all these people that are maybe trying to roll up on us. So, Joe, bring it home, buddy.
What, Jordan's trying to get some cash now, too?
No, but they're just trying to have our president say, well, yeah, I got your back.
It's just lip service to the Muslim world. But
some crazy-ass Muslim be like, I may not want to blow up, Jordan as much as I did now that I know that the U.S. has got their back.
Change of plans?
Yeah, change of plans.
We're following Iran.
We're going to go down back to the strip. Hold on. So this guy sets Joe up to come say something.
Towards peace.
Just hold on. So the president of Jordan basically saying, man, hey, we need the United States of America and the president of America to step up and get our back. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the president. President turns around and walks away. Watch.
Probably the best thing you could have done.
And Jordan is ready to work, as always, with you towards peace. Thank you. I
mean, that's certainly the move for him. So feeble.
Looks like they're leaving Shark Tank.
But like, I mean, I in my opinion, after watching that, it seems like that the president of Jordan was kind of trying to set him up a little bit to come work the mic a little bit, right? Like, get on there and say, yes, King.
Did he talk before
Yeah,
him?
Biden talked before, and then he was lost trying to find his ex on the floor after.
Oh, the ex. That'll throw anybody off.
What do you mean the X?
So they put a mark, and he got lost. He went and stood at where the Jordan guy was before, and then had to move over.
Just breathing on him, smelling his hair.
Let me. Did you find me the?
That's what I'm looking. You want the news story? I'm trying to find just the video.
Yeah, I saw just a video on X last night, and it was Joe Biden, and they looked like they really had him all, kind of make a lot of makeup on, like young,
Trying to make him look more alive.
I think maybe they are finally going to the plastic surgery deal.
No, you can't do anything with that.
Plastic surgery for years, it looks like.
I think they're doing a little Botox.
I think this is it, Bubba.
I think they're Botoxing him up. I think they're doing, yes, it is.
Yeah.
I think they're doing what they can with what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Which ain't much. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I did not see
the
this.
fried chicken I with the.
I did not see this.
It's not Chick-fil-A, but it's him in North Carolina having a fried chicken cookout with the African Americans.
Well,
no, it's a local place.
Yeah. So, now here's the thing. How does a local fried chicken place able to afford the president of the United States to do your commercial for you? Which
they probably offered to do it.
I'm just saying, which just goes to show you that they can't.
Well, Bubba.
The White House needs the fried chicken and the African Americans more than the president does, and so the White House goes and finds a mom and pop fried chicken place in South Carolina or North Carolina and say, hey, listen, we'd like to use your restaurant as the backdrop to the president interacting with an African American family about their day, and and I think it's kind of racially stereotypic that they're making it fried chicken.
Dude,
why aren't they?
BS,
why ain't they eating steak and lobster, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't understand why people get so upset about like ethnic cuisine. Like when you see a Chinese person eating rice, I mean it's Chinese food, bro.
Here we go.
Oh man, you got chicken fingers. You got all this. I want the real.
Hold on, and here's the thing. They had to put the closed captioning in the real commercial because most people in America can't understand Joe.
Yeah, we need a translator.
He slurs. Oh man, you got the chicken fingers.
Oh man, you got chicken fingers. You got all this.
You got the whole deal.
I want the root of making sure I had. So tell me about you guys. What you doing these days?
Why don't you share about your passion of sports?
So this is the dad, and the dad interjects and says, listen, son 1 and 2, why don't you tell the president about your passion for sports? Just an obvious setup. I mean, because you'd be like, hey, Leroy, man, tell the president how many asses you grabbed today at school and how you got a detention slip.
Leroy.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
That's what his name is, Seth.
In sports.
I'm playing AAU basketball right now.
No, that's not a scene from the latest Jordan Peele movie. That's an actual.
Oh, hold on. I didn't know I was getting. I didn't know I was getting the
commentary.
This is called Nurk News.
Released by Joe Biden for his re-election campaign. You're not.
Well, you know what? Maybe rather than to watch it, maybe we will let this guy break it down for us, right? Instead of us breaking it down, we can't get in trouble.
But he's a shadow, Bubba. Maybe he says things that he's
want to miss.
Well, in that case, we'll have to.
Well, it's on YouTube, so I don't think it's too bad.
Because honestly, it's only been up for a few hours, and they might take it down. Welcome to Nurk News. I'm Nurkish. Well, it looks like black support for Joe Biden is in a free fall. Recent polling data put it around 63%, which is a huge decline from the 87% he had when he took office. Rappers like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Ice Cube, and Lil Wayne have all shown some fondness for Trump, which isn't good for Democrats. So what did Joe's handlers decide to do? Release what is quite possibly one of the most tone-deaf political ads I have ever seen in my life.
By the way, the tweet from the president said, it's great to spend time with Christian and Carter and discuss their involvement in their community and schools. Like, if you can, I'd like to get his opinion on this. If you can't see right through this is borderline pathetic. This is, if you're the Democratic Party, man, you say we have got to throw in the towel and make an in-game change immediately.
They were the ones that greenlit it.
I'm just saying, Babyface, why?
Yeah, why are your people doing this?
What's your opinion of this? Have you seen it?
His team is out of touch. I think he's gone too left with whoever's managing his social media and advising him, because some of the ads and some of the posts, like they did one after the Super Bowl, which was funny, but it's not presidential, right? And that's his whole selling point over Trump is, I may be old and slipping, but at least I act the part. But then they post this, dark Brandon they call, where the eyes are red, about the football script, right after the Super Bowl. You can't do that. You can't play both sides.
You can't have the best of both worlds and say that my opponent is a nut job and gets on Twitter and is not very presidential, and I am a lot more. I'm a little bit older. I hold myself to a little higher esteem, and I'm more presidential than that nut job. When you do nut job stuff,
and it's the chickens are coming home to roost for them on Biden. He was only supposed to be a one-term president. Kamala never turned in anything that the public would like. I mean, I think.
So is that really kind of where the big mess up is the fact that Kamala never blossomed into what they needed her to be?
Or wanted her, yeah. And I don't know why they're married to this idea of Biden being the guy again. It just does not make any sense to me. His approval rating... First of all, it's impossible for him to get reelected with where his numbers are. Impossible. Like, it can't happen. Okay, he's polling around 38% approval rating. No incumbent president in the history of the tracking going back to like 1940, 38, whatever it was when they started tracking this on a daily basis or on a regular basis, has ever polled as low at this point in his presidency as he is. And I will say, some of it is warranted, some of it is not. I understand people's complaints with our country and what's going on. Some of that's within his control, some of it's not. But he's just not the guy. He's just not the one. Do you think that's
by design? Do you think that the Democratic Party, I'm asking, I don't know,
well,
is purposely trying to bury him so that they can have a last-minute fill-in?
I think there is
and sacrifice him and say, you're right.
Hold on, let me say, I think it didn't start out that way, but that's their only option
I mean?
now.
I think there's
Just
definitely
bury him for as long as possible and then have a last-minute fill-in?
A segment of the Democratic Party and the powers that be that are pushing for that, because typically the media falls in line, right? So you've got your media friends on the right, you've got your media friends on the left. The ones on the right are going to ask you the hard questions. The ones on the left are going to stay away from it. That's the country we live in. And the ones on the left are starting to ask harder questions. You know, that press conference that he had about his
cognitive
documents, and he did okay until he went back to the podium and started to talk about Gaza and President Sisi from Mexico.
Had he left when he did,
he would have been okay.
He would have been okay.
Yeah, but then he went back to the podium.
Now, do you think he's got a Brian Matroni that goes to, and has the balls to tell him, Joe, had you not gone back, let's learn from Joe. Let's try to learn from these mistakes. And that is, you made a major mistake after you left the podium. You should have just continued shuffling right on down this way. And instead, why did you go back?
He forgot.
He forgot.
He has dementia.
Let's just put it this way. I would have been having a real heart-to-heart with him while I changed his diaper. I would have been like, Joe, I'm powdering him and everything. And I'm like, Joe, you just can't go back to the podium like that, buddy. We got to be scripted, You get off script. Here's another thing. Presidents typically give a sit-down interview for like CBS Good Morning or whatever it is on Super Bowl Sunday. He decided to make a TikTok video and looked. Jon Stewart said it best. I'm so glad he's back on the Daily Show on Mondays.
Brian from Philly, let me 25 on the PayPal.
Second I show up, the money starts flowing in.
PayPal and Cash App only. Our Venmo's been taken away.
Thank you, Babyface Brigade out there coming through.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you very much.
Happy birthday!
All right, so Jon Stewart said it best.
Yeah, so somehow he went on TikTok and looked older. It's a hip young thing, and it was bad.
Let me find me the commercial they ran.
I already sent you both of them.
Oh, okay. So is this what ran?
I sent you the picture, and I sent you the commercial that ran.
All right, hold on here. Let me find it. And then
this is on it. That's the picture.
Jesus.
All right, that's the picture. And then this is the commercial.
It's on his page.
Can I watch the whole thing? Can we watch the whole thing?
Yeah. So now this is what
Do you want to come back with it?
So read the caption.
Just like we drew it up.
Yeah, because they said it's all planned for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, and then she's going to endorse Biden, and it's all a big Democratic conspiracy. Well, they leaned into that, which
there's multiple people on the show that said that.
Well,
at this show.
Yeah, but I mean, we got crackpots here. We don't need the president being a crackpot.
So he does that, and then this is the commercial
that we started. Yeah,
that we started to watch.
But this is on his social media.
But this is on his social media, and you can verify that on his social media, it was CC'd. I mean, it was closed captioned. You have to close caption the president.
Yeah, you can't understand him.
Oh man, you got chicken fingers. You got the whole deal.
He looks like he's a judge.
I went the route of making sure I had a hamburger. So tell me about you guys. What you doing these days?
Why don't you share about your passion of sports?
I'm playing AAU basketball right now.
Are you really? Are you guard?
Yes, sir.
Now, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade.
Right now, I'm just doing basketball, playing guard on the JV team for my school.
How about in school? How y'all doing in school? You should tell the president about the school.
Favorite thing about it is the business academy I'm in. You get to travel, so we've been to NC State, Wake Tech, and
You're kidding me.
Yeah, we went to this small dry cleaning business, and it's just.
You're kidding me. Your Model A can make it to Wake Forest from here.
That's a 3-day trip when I was your age.
Yeah, man, with a mule and supplies. My Lord, you got a Model A? Oh, my God, only the fancy.
Cool, it's a great experience.
I'm impressed. Is that a new program at the school?
Yes, sir, it is. It just started just a couple of years ago.
You know how much this guy loves you. You just feel it, can't you?
Yes, sir.
Your dad jumped in front of a bullet for you.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Your dad would jump in front of a bullet for you.
Your dad would jump.
Didn't understand that.
Which you might happen at your
Clear
nearest
as day.
school. I mean, because with the amount of school shootings we're having.
They've honed in on a lot of opening the ketchup, by the way. I've noticed that.
Yeah,
Anything to get off his face.
I mean, listen, when you have takeout and you're bringing it home, that's when you bring your own ketchup out of your own fridge.
No kidding.
You don't use the
It's not even cold.
Yeah, it sucks. And it's so
It's not
cumbersome.
Heinz. That looks like generic stuff.
Yeah, and it's so cumbersome.
It's all oily.
To get each little individual pack, and then sometimes you can't get it open. You got to use your mouth to tear the side
And
of
then
it.
you don't get enough.
Oh, I can only imagine you opening ketchup packets after watching you open baseball cards.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, everybody knows that when you have a take home, when you bring in food home, that most people have ketchup. If you like ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise and relish, you have your condiments that you like. Usually, you have enough of them for a few meals or so. Your ketchup bottle usually is at least half full. And then you blast your ketchup out of the bottle that you have in your refrigerator, not from the packets. Nobody goes with the packets. Using the packet shows you how in touch or not in touch the stupid-ass Democratic Party really is.
You're right.
I mean,
That's where they went
real.
wrong with this commercial. Is the individual packets.
It's one of
ketchup.
several. It's one of several reasons. The other thing is, I
don't see anything tremendously wrong with it in terms of the context. It is pandering. He's not going to do well with the African American base, which is what he needs to win.
It's awkward. It's not real. It's so staged. It's pathetic.
Do you think it would have been more believable in a single mother parent home?
I'll say this right now. It seems pretty real because hold on, real quick. It seems pretty real to me because the kids don't want to talk, and the dad has to be there to get them to say anything. Which, if you have kids, you know that that's the way it goes. So from that way, it's definitely not scripted. It's definitely not rehearsed in that sense.
It's rehearsed and scripted in every sense. The dad's the setup guy. They use the dad to set the questions for the kids to answer.
Yeah, but the kids are not scripted in their answers.
This is father loves you. You just feel it.
Yeah, we're breaking stereotypes, Lemmy.
Your dad jumped in front of a bullet for you. By the way, dads are hard to raise once you're a teenager. We're hard to raise.
Trying to be funny. Very, very weak attempt.
I feel like less is going to be more with Biden. The less they roll him out, the better it is going to be.
They're screwed with him. Because the problem they have with him is a public perception that he's being hidden from the public. So when they do bring him out, he needs to perform, and he's just not up to the task.
He's not.
He's just not up to it. I can't, I can't
where they should go?
Get behind this.
You know what they should go? Here's what they should do. Brian, all too often, you own it. I mean, like you as a lawyer, for instance. I know that Kevin Hazel at one time said he had a case, and it was a kid molestation case.
Oh,
or something like that.
That caught me by surprise.
Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it was something so horrific. It might have been a crash or something.
I know
that's
what
a
you're
pretty
referring
big difference.
to.
I don't know. I think it was
kid touching versus an auto accident.
I think it was a
no. I know what you're referring to, Bubba.
It was a crash.
He's talked about it on the air before. It was a kid. I think he was on drugs and he crashed. And I think this is the Big Hands John story, right?
No, I don't know if it's. I just know this is that the video. If you watched it one or two times, it was very disturbing. But if you watched it 77 times, you get desensitized by it. So Kevin was representing I think maybe the bad guy, and Kevin put the footage of the disturbing footage, whatever it may or may not be, instead of showing the jury one or two times, because the prosecution showed it. Brian, the prosecution brought it in as evidence, so now you have to deal with it as the defense, right?
Right.
So what did Kevin do as the defense? Most defense, after the prosecution played it 2 or 3 times, and the jury was like, oh my God. Kevin went up there and hit play on a loop, and it continued to loop the entire time he was defending this guy. And by the 50th time it played, they were over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's bad on the state too. You object at some point and say, Your Honor, he's essentially just letting this play on a loop. We don't need the jury has seen it.
So I think with Biden is that you accentuate how old and feeble he is by like in a funny, jovial kind of way, like on a Saturday Night Live. Set him up to look old, but then at the very end he nails it. In a kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
You think he nails Saturday Night Live?
I don't know that he can nail anything. I don't know that he can nail anything, but you find out what Joe can do good, and you make a commercial about it. You'd be like, most 83-year-olds can't shoot a layup. But look at Joe Biden.
Yeah, he was riding bikes and everything at the beginning.
Until he fell off the bike.
He fell. His feet were strapped in. It was a real bike. But
maybe they take a couple really old, in bad shape 83-year-olds, and then
I'll put him next to Carter or something.
No, yeah,
he looks pretty spry next to Jimmy Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an example. This is an example of an older president, and it shows Jimmy Carter there with a feeding tube, slobbering.
Yeah, at that funeral for his wife, I'm like, man, Joe looks pretty good.
But ladies and gentlemen, let me show you our very, very mentally strong and very capable president, Joe Biden. Joe, and you show Joe push. There you go. They showed Joe pushing Jimmy Carter's wheelchair out to go look at the.
That's a good idea.
Out to go look at the mountains or something.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
And Joe's like, Jimmy, I just want to let you know I'm here to hold down the party, and you are a great president, even though he's one of the worst presidents ever.
Yeah, it's not really a good look, I don't think.
Then Jimmy
the worst president being rolled out by
then Jimmy dies. you have a body double. Then Jimmy dies.
The commercial?
Yeah, Jimmy dies. Jimmy starts stroking out and dies, and then Joe throws him down and gives him CPR with 3 chest compressions.
Wrong hole, Joe. Wrong hole.
With chest compressions and saves Jimmy Carter, and then you go, do you think a president that wasn't capable and comparable and rugged could do this? No, Joe Biden.
What they need to do is show him changing his own motor oil. That would really put him over the top.
It's hard to raise once you're a teenager.
What?
We're hard to raise, so you gotta be patient with us. You know what I mean?
I see.
Patient.
Ugh. That was it?
Absolutely the dumbest stuff I've ever seen.
Well, they're trying to do all this stuff that's pre-recorded because he's horrible on the fly. So that's why they're doing all
how many takes do you think this took? How much editing do you think it took to make that look as cohesive as it did?
I don't know. Hopefully more than you've been doing on our videos for the cards.
Jesus, dude.
You'll be lucky if I do anything today after that.
Man, Bubba's the best.
Brutal honesty.
When he gets full hot and just starts reaming on somebody.
They bring it. They don't hold back. It brightens up my day every day. We love you.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
Peace. You're garden, bitch.
The cards are all crooked and bent because they didn't fucking package it well. Mickey's does not pay for bubble wrap.
Mickey says you're gonna pay. You want to pay for a cheap. You want to get a deal? Well, we're gonna throw your shit around.
Hell yeah, Brian.
Constitution shirt.
Preamble willing.
Oh, cool.
It's cursive. I have a hard time reading that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool. The peeper.
The peeper.
Gotta read it like Hitler. The peeper.
The peep. I love Bubba's masshole impersonation. His Southie impersonation. It always sounds like an ooper, no matter what it is.
What's an ooper?
Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Oh,
don't you know? Every time.
Minnesota's worse.
What's that?
Minnesota is worse.
Yeah. No, the oopers are really heavy. The Upper Peninsula people in Michigan, they're like a mixture of like Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Canada.
Well, yeah, they're right up there.
Yeah, but it's like all blended together there. Very unique.
They're a hybrid.
Yeah, they're a hybrid.
My hybrid impersonation.
What you eating there, Bubs?
Fruit.
Getting that fiber
Are you
in.
doing your daily fruiting now?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, remember that was a thing. You used to bring in fruit.
Yeah, then that wasn't a thing anymore. So
I know, because he's like,
fruit.
fruit's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Fucking goes bad after.
So I'm gonna eat sugar, might as well have a candy
You know what
bar.
doesn't go bad is Twinkies.
Lost forever.
Just reach for one whenever I want. Don't ever have to check the
I need
the
that
year.
hungry.
Doesn't get brown spots like a nasty banana. I like things that are loyal. Fruit will turn on you.
That is true.
Okay, are you better at NHL or NBA?
Betting?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I try to steer clear of both, but I would probably say
hockey
over basketball.
Okay.
But they're pretty close.
Okay.
College basketball is better.
You're better at college basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah. I take USF all day long today.
Well, what are they laying? Because they're 86% likely to win this game. If they're laying more than 8.5 points,
No,
because they haven't been blowing everybody out. If the number is 5.5, I'm taking USF.
I would just take the money line, and I take
the money line's going to be plus. It's going to be. I mean, it's going to be minus 270.
It's 475.
What is it?
It's minus 8.5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big number. What's the money line?
Minus 475.
No, that's pretty good. I did not look, and I was guessing what it was going to be.
I would take the second half with them.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
I wait for the
half.
live bet, because the live bet.
Yep, you got to live because they start out slow and then all of a
And then
sudden
you
you
can
get
pick
a
up-
plus
you can
money.
pick- yeah.
I've
That's
made
what
a
I've done
killing
all
off of them this season.
all season.
All season. It's been very easy.
All right, well,
to make
save it because we got to do it.
Because Charlotte,
Let me
killed it.
Yep.
Let me make us an air check.
All right.
Well, with Rice too, I waited until they were down 10 in the first half, and I jumped on it. I got them like plus 250.
And then Memphis too.
Yep.
I did the same with Memphis.
Yeah, I did the same with Memphis. Yeah, but I didn't wait. It wasn't when they were down 20. I wish I'd bet them then. I wish I'd had the balls to bet them down.
I took
20.
plus 22.5, 23.5.
Well, plus the points, but the money line at that point's a tough one.
Oh, I only put $2 on that money line.
Yeah.
I put like.
Are you gonna face Stein today?
Is he on?
Yeah, and his cats gave birth last night.
Oh no, I want to celebrate the birth of his kitten.
He's probably in a fragile state. You could probably really take it
He's
to
a
him today.
proud cat dad.
Cat daddy.
He really is. And I'm proud to be an American. That's why I'm gonna put my constitutional shirt on right now.
Your morning constitution.
I don't do scatological humor. Hold on, I got something that's gonna really help us out today.
You're the scat man.
That's it.
What's gonna help us out?
Card stand, so when we get something,
Oh,
we just put on the
nice.
stand so we don't have to keep moving the cards.
Nice.
Put it right here.
Oh, well, we're guaranteed to have 3 hits.
Well,
Let's just hope it's only one relic, and then the rest are, autographs or autograph minis.
Autograph frame minis are nice.
How about a Wembanyama autograph frame mini?
I mean, we would just have to shut the show down and go leave. We would have to have, that's turn the cameras off and talk.
Yeah. Seth and I bought into a break, Bubba.
Really?
Yep.
Fruiting.
It's an exciting one, though, because we get our own box. So we're definitely getting 10 cards.
Yeah, that's what we know. We're getting 10 cards.
Well, they got to be worth 5 each. Our worst case scenario is like $50 out of that box. I mean, worst case is probably more like 150 out of that box.
I feel like we're day trading.
Oh, it's definitely penny stocks. You're trying to hit on that one stock that's going to go through the roof.
Mm-hmm. I think the worst thing is that Brian trusts me, which I appreciate, but then also, you know.
What do you mean that I trust you?
Well, like, you trusted me about, like, the cards, like that box of cards. I was like, it's, you know, it's kind of like...
I looked into it a little bit before I committed, but no, once I saw, and like, the very first fucking box off that Drake May...
Is that what was that Drake May on the first one?
That was with the number. I mean, that's got to be a $300 card, right?
Probably more.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's out of 50, or out of 49, or whatever it was.
The patches are...
I've got an idea. Time to man up.
I gotta poop so bad.
Man up and be brutally honest.
And you're calling me crazy?
Or I'm gonna kill you. We now return to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
February is Heart Health Month right here in the United States of America. More than half the population would still benefit from blood pressure support. Super Beat Heart Chews are the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended way to support healthy blood pressure and then even promote heart-healthy energy without the stimulants. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, the antioxidants in Super Beets are clinically shown to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle in itself. 40,000 5-star reviews and counting. Super Beet Heart Chews support healthy circulation, so you not only get the blood support that you need, but you also get productive, heart-healthy energy without the crash. Support your heart health today at Super Beet with Super Beet Heart Chews. Get a free month supply of Super Beet Heart Chews on all the bundles that you can purchase, and you're going to get a free full-size bag of what, Lummy?
Turmeric.
There you go. That's valued at $25. It all starts and stops by going to BubbaLovesBeats.com. Get this exclusive offer only at BubbaLovesBeats.com. So, Brian, you know that we have a deal with my bookie now. We're trying to get it so that they make this real money. It's not real money.
How do you work on that to make it real money?
I know. I think maybe we tell them, Lummy, no more endorsements unless you put real money in there.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not real money? What is it?
It's fake money. They just give us a bunch of money to play with, and then, you know, while we're playing with it, we're endorsing their product. They do got a cool product. Go to mybookie.com, use promo code Bubba, and get a little bit more on your first deposit by using that. I mean, if I was into this sort of thing, this is absolutely... Lummy, you have an account.
Sure do.
Sumo's got it. Every gambler that I know has an account.
That's a lot of betting options that a lot of other sites do
you
not
can
have.
bet at half. You can halftime bet, parlay, money line, any possible prop bet. Like, they got it. My bookie's got it. Now, I'd like for my next endorsement run to be with them, Lummy. Like, they're like, okay, listen, we're going to put like $5,000 in your account. Now, that's what we're going to pay in advertising. Now, once it's gone, it's gone.
Okay, nice.
If you blow it all in one day, we're still going to get our month worth of advertising. But I think we'd be far more responsible with it, don't you think?
Of course. 717-JLR, 1999 Super Chat.
Thank you.
So you just want them to pay
David
you in credits in your gambling account? So whatever they would pay you to do the commercials, instead you get to gamble with it?
Yeah. And then, yeah.
I would take that if I was my bookie. They get 10 points back right out of the gate.
Exactly, unless we win.
Well, I mean, yeah, but even then they're getting that 10 points off somebody else, so... The house does well in sports betting.
Babyface Wednesdays, woo-woo, scouting big gulp 25 on the PayPal.
Thank you, girls. They're the best.
They are.
They are the best.
So, I'm on mybookie.com.
Yes.
You can go to sportsbook, live betting, casino, live casino, lotto, racing, NCAA, NBA, NHL, tennis, soccer, MMA, golf,
Can you
boxing.
bet NHRA?
I don't know. maybe under racing, but I don't want to get distracted because I found the game that I wanted to bet on based on your guys' knowledge. And
Is it Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons?
No, it's the South Florida Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
Taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. And you guys are pretty much South Florida Bull fan experts. And you're saying, how do I need to bet? I mean, listen, I got $6,300 here.
So the best, you don't want to bet them right now. That's not the game I would bet this moment.
Well, I do second half, though.
USF, well, yeah.
Yeah, go to more wagers.
The USF is a second half team. They've started out very slowly. They've been down double digits in the first and second half multiple times this year. So what I've done to maximize, they're going to beat Tulsa.
Yes.
Halftime. Okay, so halftime, full time.
Well, Bubba, go up a little bit.
Right.
There's another option. See halves, alternative lines, halves. Yeah,
okay.
do that one.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah.
So help me out with this.
So
you and Brian.
So what is it saying right now for the second half?
Second half, it's minus 3.5 for the Bulls.
Minus 350?
No, 3.5 points.
Oh no, but what is the money line for the
minus
second
250.
half? See, I would still wait. I wouldn't bet that because USF is likely to start out slow. They've started out slow in virtually every game. They get down to like 10 points. You could get potentially even money on this game if you just are patient and wait.
John Kostika, the steel slinging outlaw. John Kostika, Valparaiso, Indiana, $100 in the PayPal.
Well,
PayPal Cash App at the Bubba Army.
I don't think Bubba's going to come down on his MyBookie when he's at night and bet a live bet.
No. That's what I'm saying. Bubba shouldn't be doing this. I'm giving our listeners some unsolicited gambling picks here.
For anybody that wants to bet on South Florida basketball, we're your guys.
Yeah, but I would say
guess what I found out yesterday, Lummy?
What?
My Indiana State Sycamores
ranked 23rd
since 1979 have never
since Bird was there. Yeah,
since Bird was there, they're like 22-3.
19-3.
No, they're 22 or 23, and they're 22-3.
Yeah, and they lost. Unfortunately, they lost last night.
They did to who?
Illinois State 80-67.
The second that target gets on your back, and it becomes a different game for these players, man.
Indiana State's 23rd, feeling good. They got that big goggly kid.
Yeah, kid with big goggles.
Yeah, and then they get blown out.
Blowed out.
How's that fruit?
Good as hell.
What piece did you just eat?
Grape.
What about that sumo orange?
I got a few of those left.
I was just saying, Brian, for him right now, I put it on the money line on the second half. Just take 250. I mean,
do this right here.
Yeah, it is fake money, Brian.
Yeah, that would
fake
be
money, Brian.
Yeah, that would be a good bet.
Let's say maybe 500 on this one.
Yeah,
sure.
Have you tried to cash out that fake money?
Yeah.
Well, we were at like 130,000.
When you click confirm, it takes you to the Rickroll page.
Honest to God, I'm not kidding you. At one time, Seth, we were up 130. We were up $130,000.
And you were like, let's
money.
try to take this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the money and run.
I like Army over Boston University. I like
By the way, mybookie.com. Use promo code Bubba. We're done.
The money line on that. It looks good to me. Also, Notre Dame over Georgia Tech. And I like for my upset here, if you want to lay down a small bet on a underdog, Miami over Clemson. I think Clemson's due for a letdown after that big UNC victory.
Why lay small money down when we got real fake?
Well, because it's plus 270, so you don't have to lay down as big of a bet to win just as much money.
What if you lay down a huge bet? Are you getting straight paid?
If the unlikely upset occurs, yes.
Oh, Miami? I can see that, yeah.
All right, so let me find this Boston. What I'm trying to find?
It was Miami
Army,
and Clemson right there.
Miami Clemson is one.
Okay, here's Miami Clemson, and you're saying
money line.
Lay the money line.
Money line on Miami.
Money line on Miami.
And you might take the points too, Bubba.
So what should I lay here? Let me money line on Miami. Maybe 500.
Yeah.
Another 500 on that. Let me see.
That's 500 to pay almost 15.
Bubba, you're on the parlay. You got to go up to the straight.
Okay.
No, see it. It's in your little betting thing. See parlay, straight, underneath bet slip too. Yeah.
No straight.
Yeah.
God, you are very. I mean, you know how. This.
I was gonna say, Lummy's got really skillful when it comes to betting apps.
500. Boom. Now what's that? That wins me $3,000.
No, well, because you got still the South Florida one on there, so. I would say the Miami one would win you 1,200 on 500.
I want to keep both of these on.
There you go.
There we go.
And I take the points too on Miami. Take 7.5.
I got to find where it was.
It's right there.
Right here. Okay. And then how do I get this slip out of here?
Just continue betting.
How do you guys have time to follow college basketball?
It's really fun.
It's the same way you follow baseball cards and football cards so intently. It's what you use your free time for. I don't watch a lot of TV shows.
Right there.
I ain't watching Yellowstone and doing TT Night at 4 o'clock.
I got a feeling he was directing his wrath towards me.
He was. Bubba. He said he's out there living life while you're taking pills, going to bed while the sun's up.
He knows me well. But that enables me to come in here and produce this unbelievably
He does wake up at like 2 o'clock.
Talented show, right? I mean, who else could make Brian Petroni a radio superstar?
That's
no
true.
one but you.
I mean, seriously.
That's true.
I mean, not a lot of radio guys could bring out the comedic, funny part of his toothy, snowflaking, libetard self. I'm just saying. But my dynamic works well with his stupid,
Yeah, let the Dan Libetard show do that for him.
Hey, listen, dear Ron, dear Ron.
Oh, he's still our boss.
Dear Ron DeSantis, about time you get back and start doing something. Now that you're a big fat loser, and I'm like, for real, you got your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked. You made some really stupid laws, and you did some stupid stuff in Florida that set you up to get your ass kicked.
Still hasn't addressed the homeowners insurance crisis in this state, which is just looming.
I mean, screws with Disney, takes out public elected officials, not based on Andrew Warren saying, hey, there's 20 girls that got abortions that I'm not going to prosecute. None of that happened. Andrew Warren, the state attorney of this area, of the 12th Circuit, or 13th Circuit, or 6th Circuit, whatever the hell this is. Is this the 13th? This is the 13th.
13th Judicial Circuit.
Yeah, of the state attorney of the 13th Judicial Circuit, who's a two-time elected politician, co-signed or said he agreed to or was part of an email of fellow prosecuting attorneys around America that said they would second guess potentially charging women that got abortions in abortion strict states, whether they would charge them or not. They didn't know. Now, there was no instances of people not charging. It was just their opinion about if something like that came down their desk, what they would do with it. But nobody did anything. There wasn't 17 examples of this. Isn't that a real slippery slope? That you have who's to say that Andrew Warren wouldn't have applied the law correctly,
or wait for the law to develop around the country before you go prosecuting people and wasting time, money, and resources to have things potentially overturned.
And the thing about it is, how can you get thrown out over just your opinion?
Well, you can't. If you had a statewide prosecutor, or a state prosecutor, or a state attorney that said, "Look, I am not going to enforce the laws of this state anymore," I could see you taking action there. You say, I'm not going to go after people who are committing prostitution. I'm not going after people that are committing theft. I'm not going, we're just going to let it run loose here. I could see then that's a dereliction of your duty. That's a violation of your oath to office. But that's not what's going on here. But you're saying, in what situation would they be removed? And that would be a situation where I could see somebody being removed.
Absolutely.
But this was just to score political points. Everything he did was to help Ron DeSantis, not to help Floridians.
And those things that you said potentially, if a person had a position that they would not prosecute thefts and stuff like that, and those things were happening in your community and you were not prosecuting them.
Yeah.
But that's not the instance here. Well, anyway, welcome back. Welcome back, Ron.
Alfred E. Newman.
I can't wait for you to be done. I'm over you. And listen, this comes from a person. I was running Ron DeSantis was the man commercials. I remember. I don't know who mishandled him and where it went. I don't know where it went wrong.
He did. He is a egomaniacal weirdo. He's probably on the spectrum, and.
I mean, listen, that's a very educated attorney's opinion.
I'm just my opinion. Anybody who's seen him interact in a social setting knows that he does not do well. And so I said all along he's going to falter as soon as the national media gets a hold of him, and he can't yell people out of the room and throw people out of the room the way he's been used to being boss hog as governor, and he completely imploded.
But listen, he had in his first term, he had me. He was doing all the Republican cool stuff.
Not just that, he was protecting the environment and Florida's future with the offshore oil drilling stuff and things like that.
He opened up the state.
Everglades.
He opened up the state and
teachers pay and teachers. I mean, he started out pro education, pro public education. He started out helping the environment. I mean, he was pretty centrist in his approach to governance, and then.
And then the wheels fell off.
And then he decided he started believing his own hype.
Evangelical group, Soft Pack Willie, and then took a bunch of insurance money. I mean, and I'm just like, man, it went south quick.
Yeah.
Where I went from liking this guy. Let me remember when I said I'm going to play Ron DeSantis' The Man commercials every day.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And then I don't know who advised him or if it's just his narcissistic ways. But he could not have. I mean, he effed it up about as much as I effed up my radio career.
If he would have run for president right when COVID was going on, he would have won.
There was a window where he was the sexiest guy in the room. It was a small one, but there was
his window.
But what I'm saying, there was a window. There was a window right after the election. Right when we opened up Florida's free. There was a window where he,
But who announces 3 years early?
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, he almost did. He was working towards it.
Hello.
Hey, P1 over here, real quick. I just saw Patron. I just realized, Ryan. I was watching you online, and
Ryan.
Man, looks like a 15-year-old kid. But
yeah.
My next thing is that. Wait until you get your auto insurance renewal. If you think Ron DeSantis has got your homeowners messed up, wait until you get your auto. My auto insurance and I have 3 vehicles. They're commercial, no accidents, no tickets. Went from $6,800 to almost $30,000 a year.
What?
And I've shopped it. Yeah. Hold on, because it's coming. State Farm. All states leaving the state of Florida. Farmers Insurance, they're gone.
No, they're not. I have it. I just renewed it.
Next to nothing.
This guy's an idiot.
Do what?
All right,
I just renewed mine.
Let me just called you an idiot. How do you feel about that?
When Lummy calls you an idiot.
Yeah, and Ryan over here on the couch was trying to be sympathetic to you.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
I listen to Bubba every day.
I just really enjoy the outrageousness of it.
We love him. Couldn't do without him.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
They're not leaving the state. They're just.
That's what I said he's an idiot, because they're not leaving.
No. Is it we are farmers? Dun, 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 dun. Is that it?
Yeah.
They're still here?
And Liberty Bibbity.
They just bought out a couple insurance companies.
What about if you want to protect yourself from mayhem? Call Allstate?
Yeah, that's definitely. If your Mayhem Insurance is there.
Okay, good.
And March Madness. They'll be big during March Madness.
Oh, good.
Mayhem and Madness.
I love March Madness. What's up, fuck bitch?
That Thursday, Friday are the best 2 days of sports in all the world.
Can we take off?
You probably should.
Let's lay some fake money on the games and just enjoy the day.
Live off.
Oh, man.
Hey, Sponjo, you're going to like the product we have to open today, man.
I told him 24 packs. He almost passed out.
We'll get to him a little quicker than usual.
And then I said we were going to do one after. He's like, how are you going to do Bubba's Breaks without Bubba? I was like, well, we didn't think you would really like basketball, but he's a man's man.
Oh, he's going to do the basketball one with us, too?
Yeah. He ain't go to the track until we
Well, that way we can
back.
have one in the can, you know, Bubs?
Well, man, I don't know, man. You guys are hitting me and fall fucking excited right now.
What's up, man? All right, sorry. I'll stop fucking you.
I won't. When do you go see Dion, Bubs?
Whenever the season is next year.
Oh. I don't think there's any way you get him to sign any of the cards.
Why?
I just don't think he'll be into that.
I wouldn't ask.
I know. You don't have a hair on your ass if you don't ask him to sign memorabilia for you.
I'm not asking.
Say, hey, Dion.
He would. He absolutely would. Not a problem. I just don't want to do it.
With the product set that I bought into, we could get a Shador auto. Oh. What's up, everybody? It's Hot Mike. I don't have chat pulled up or anything, so sorry. It's gonna be a boring Hot Mike. Bubba won't talk to me. Sumo's here. How you doing, Sumo?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How much longer are you here for?
I don't know. Bubba's throwing me out, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What would you?
Me and Dan are in trouble.
You and Dan? What'd you guys do?
Well, I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
It's please don't. Let's not talk about it. Bring it back up.
Wow. Was it on the air?
Kind of partially, but it was during. Just not talk about it, okay?
Okay.
Bitch.
How's Winter Nationals going, buddy?
Good, yes.
Bubba's track, he's had the best track in Florida, I think.
Yeah?
Race surface wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Last night that track was decent over there, but it got pretty slick.
What about Volusia?
That's what I was talking about. It got pretty slick.
They did. That's good.
Oh, you went all the way out to Volusia last night?
No, I watched it.
He watched it.
Oh, okay.
Hudson had a bad wreck. I think they put him in the ambulance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tore the rocket. Went up bad. It went up about 10, 15 feet in the air. Hit head on into the wall. 2 or 3 cars.
Oof.
Plowed him.
How's that Rico guy doing?
Which one? Little Rico?
Yeah.
He run decent yesterday in the first race. I don't know how he finished the second. They run at East Bay.
So what did John Kostickas give us?
I don't know. I'm not allowed to open it unless it's on air, and nobody's addressed it, so I just kind of haven't said anything.
Is that all we got?
Yeah. But I don't know what's in there. It could be great shit.
I mean, it's a good tease for the card opening.
That's true. And I got I brought all the Prism base cards here in case anybody wants to buy those again. We got to autograph a couple Travis Etienne cards.
We have to autograph them?
Yeah, for Bright Farm. Bright Farm, Johns Island.
He doesn't care how they're autographed or who autographs them?
He wants us to autograph them.
He wants us to autograph them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop having to get gifts for someone else on your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every year.
I make my wife, I give her Valentine's gifts the day before. I give to her on the 13th.
So
she doesn't like that. And I'm like,
bitch, it's my day.
Like, bitch, it's my day.
Yeah.
And every year she acts surprised by it. And I'm like, I've been doing this since we've fucking been together. There's been the rules.
Yeah.
Like, that's the rules.
Why doesn't she like that?
Because I do like to give gifts early, and it bothers her to get gifts early.
Okay.
So
I'll wear my Pledge of Allegiance shirt, motherfuckers!
I'll be like, whatever, here's an anniversary gift 3 weeks early.
3 weeks?
Whenever I get it. Like, I'm not a child.
How do I look?
I look pretty good, man. Waiting until the, you're gonna have a lot of people staring at your back trying to read all that, but.
Good. I'm gonna walk around the mall today.
It'd be funny if it wasn't the Constitution. It was just like a legal disclaimer from the BRN, Bub Army Headquarters website.
It's an NDA.
It's an NDA.
Good people.
Whew,
I don't like it.
Doing that sticky icky. Somebody did.
So she's always mad at you on your birthday?
She's not mad. She was
annoyed with you on your birthday?
I mean, she gets briefly annoyed and then remembers that I'm right. And
Guess what? Time for insults aplenty.
Bubba.
And they're all from the heart.
Collateral damage of the truth.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
The
Babyface is in a little bit early today. After the show, him and I and Seth will immediately video or tape Bubba Breaks 3. Now, are we doing Bubba Breaks? Are we doing 2 segments here, 3 and 4?
We're going to try. We're going to see how you hold up, buddy.
Right.
But the first one is our very first hobby box. Very excited for that.
What's a hobby box?
So a hobby box are ones that they sell directly to sports card stores. So they're not going to be at Walmart or Target or Amazon.
You guys really into this stuff, huh?
I mean,
are we doing good with it? I mean,
we're doing really well with it. The listeners love it.
I think let's just not even worry about what we've made on cards, but I think let's just talk about the content of it, and I think, does it do well on views?
So I think we'll do better with it as a tape video than we did with it live. Our tape video is at over 4,100, close to 4,200 now. The very first one we did. The second one was around 2,200 or 2,300 as of yesterday.
The live one,
which is still performing better than your average video that you do, non-daily show video, but definitely could do better.
Can I ask what Bubba does wrong? Like, you guys say that Bubba,
because they say I open them up with my mouth.
He opens up the cards with his teeth.
Oh.
He doesn't open the package all the way and just starts ripping the cards out of them.
But that's what makes it our show.
Prior to the show last time,
different people have different opening techniques.
He stuck the show knife to my throat twice.
Well, that's okay. That's fine.
That's called
hold on.
That's called the trust game.
Yes. We all play.
Some people said you looked like you were in a hurry to get out of there last week.
I'm in a hurry always to leave.
Well, as we're going through the cards and you're walking off the set.
I mean, but let's just say like anything goes. Like if I just within the Bubba Breaks world, when I'm over it, I can just go and you guys can pick. Just continue.
All right.
Be like when Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, they didn't they put a backup in.
Yeah, some weeks I won't even show up.
No, I'll always be there to open up with the $10,000 show knife. But I don't know how long I'm staying because supposedly there's 114 packs to open up today or something like that.
24.
Jeez.
But we can get through it pretty quick because there's a lot of base.
Can I bring a pair of scissors with me?
No, I'll open the packs for you.
No, I'm an able-bodied man.
Well, you haven't shown it yet, Grandpa Joe.
Listen, I'm an able-bodied man with gorilla-like features and white triz-ass tendencies. I can open up some baseball cards, and in Indiana, we use our teeth to open up a lot of things.
Well, this is Florida.
In Indiana, they don't use their teeth to open up baseball cards.
In Indiana, we use our teeth to open up a lot of things. Okay.
What? Like what?
Condoms, rubbers, Jimmy hats,
all that and more. Yeah.
And more.
When you open
That's why you made 3 trips across the border to get abortions.
So no,
because you're ripping open those condoms with your teeth and putting holes in them.
That is a good one, Bubba. That's a pretty good zinger.
Yeah, whatever. Tookie bitch. Cue morning woman.
I mean, abortion jokes they're not not tookie to me.
Well, I mean,
that's really going.
That's fine. I'm just saying. I use my teeth. I use my teeth to open up stuff, and me using my teeth to open up my cards does not hurt the card in any way, shape, or form.
Not at all.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, we would hate to have some of your DNA on, a Victor Wembanyama card, but, I guess it could go for a little bit more.
I was going to say, wouldn't that appreciate the value?
Yeah.
For the Bubba Army,
For some listeners, it would.
The real world would be disgusted, but not
for
the Bubba Army.
For Beckett, the people that grade the cards be like, oh, you got a fat guy's saliva on here. It's
not just any fat guy.
It's a 7.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey.
Bubba the Love Sponge, who supposedly Daniel Rose is running my Bubba the Love Sponge TNA card racket.
Yeah.
We're trying to buy all the ones. We're trying to buy them all up.
Yeah.
And then get them graded, and then me sign them, and then really gouge the hell out of you, big-time enthusiasts.
Well, you need to sign them before you grade them, by the way. That's because it's hard to grade them once they're in the slab. You're going to have to cut them out.
No, I've already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just the order that you gave was.
And I think Daniel Rose found a couple of uncut full sheets.
Yeah. Well, we were also me and Danny were talking.
What?
People are buying them, Bubba, too, and holding out on them.
Oh, Bubba Army, stop buying
Bubba
up
Army,
this.
no.
Let me get them and then sell them to you for a premium.
Bubba Army. Listen, you can buy them all you want, Bubba Army, but they're not going to be Beckett graded.
No.
They're not going to be signed by me, and they're not going to be encased in a Beckett grade, type case.
What's the SBG that's in Jacksonville? You may want to go with them. They're a little cheaper.
Oh, SGC?
SGC.
Yeah.
Well,
SGC.
listen, the Daniel Rose has a hookup.
Oh, he does? does
It's
with
already been
Beckett?
sent. Yeah.
Don't mess with our grading process.
Well, who's
now,
this
if you're
Daniel Rose guy?
Don't worry about it. He's me and Lummy's friend.
He's Riddle's guy.
And
yeah,
so
he
anyway,
came to Bart,
and
but
he
you
know-
weren't
and listen,
there.
and he's always cutting deals, and I love him. And he always looks like he did about 4 rails of cocaine before he talks to you.
Right, he did. He what? Oh God, what was I going to say that he did? I already forgot. Never mind.
Shut
Talk
up.
to your up.
I'm sorry, jeez. No,
Know your
something-
role. You little snowflake.
Can he open
bitch.
up the John Kustikas box, though, since we're talking about trading cards and see what we got?
no,
it could
hold
be a whole block of Bubba cards in there. We don't know.
No.
It's not.
So you don't know that, Lummy.
Hold on.
He texted
so
me
are
what
you
it
say-
is.
So are you saying open up the box so we can see the box that we still have to open during the segment?
No.
Or are
This
you
is
saying
a
open
future
up-
box. Or maybe it's a better box than what I have. We don't know.
But you're just take it out of the initial packaging because we're not going to break the cards right now. We're just going to see what type of package.
No,
you
it's
sent
from
us.
Target. My guess it's going to be a 2023 Panini Prism NFL blaster, but we'll see.
All right, who has it right now?
Seth.
Of course he
Also,
does.
and if you'd like to look at some of the boxes that Seth would like you to buy, you can go to our Amazon. I put it up there. Amazon.bubbaarmyhq.com.
I mean, can you give that a harder sell, Lummy? I mean, it sounded like
Yeah, that was
paid
very
reading
low
that.
energy.
I mean,
Lummy,
come on.
Lummy, you need to put that up on our X. Okay.
That's it's going. I've been uploading. I got what Seth. He sent me some cards.
Send
Slap
me,
that right on Heather.
and then send me a text with that link so
Will
I
do.
can put it up on Facebook.
Will do.
All right. So now, what do you do?
Seth is opening the Target
Seth,
box.
Yo, I did not say open it up yet, bitch.
I thought you did.
See, Bubba,
Sorry.
it's him and Anna. They do the same thing.
What the hell? Don't drag me into
They're
this.
like little package
I
rats.
didn't open anything I wasn't supposed
You
to.
would've.
Lummy's all confident after he really faced that guy about farmland insurance or farmers insurance.
Farmers Insurance and State Farm.
Now he's showing. Can I open it now, Sponjo?
Yeah,
right.
slowly. Okay.
Wow.
So-
Oh,
Slowly.
he wrapped it inside
They
a
make
Target.
it sexual.
This is different.
This is
No,
from,
he
now,
bought
hold
it.
on.
He bought it from a
Is this
company.
from John Kostika?
Yeah.
My steel slinging.
Oh, Seth looks excited.
Valparaiso,
Oh.
Indiana. Yippee-yo. Love that guy.
Seth looks like he's about to give a whirl to the mic.
Man, Kostika!
Oh, John,
What did he come through
Wow.
slow down, Seth. What do we got here?
Prism Mega.
with? Ooh,
Oh.
Prism Mega.
2023 Panini Prism Football
Nice.
Mega.
Okay, so
That's better than a blaster.
Yeah, it's better. It's a step up from a blaster. That's as high as you can get
How much
in
is that?
retail. That's probably
He's
$70.
my friend. He's my friend.
How much is
It's probably
that?
70 or 80 bucks.
Oh my word.
He's my friend. So just please, I'm bringing that to the table. You didn't see any of your friends bring.
So
up.
are you gonna let
Well, no,
Bubba
I've
open
been
some of
bringing
those
all the
cards?
cards.
then?
Is this better than a
Table.
hobby box? Is this better than a hobby box?
Yes. No. It's not better than a hobby box, but it's the
strong.
nicest retail you can get.
Yeah, it's strong.
Bubba, I think you should open some of those since you're your friend.
Yeah,
With
you
your
know what?
teeth.
I'm opening up all those. Okay.
Okay.
And then you guys can open up the rest of the garbage around us, and then I'll open up this.
Garbage.
I'll open up this super cool
Lummy.
stuff.
I've got a very nice box of not garbage that I paid for that is
Perfect.
here. Well, and Seth actually helped contribute with our card sales.
Now, Seth, are we doing good on the card sales?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We're doing like
So
you
like
said.
when you watch one of our videos, then and you want to buy a card, they just contact you, right?
Yeah. Now, I actually have an email. We've had people kind of just shooting me DMs all over social media, but I do have an email now, Seth at Bubba Army HQ. Is that it? Or
Yeah,
That's it,
yeah,
yeah.
BubbaArmyHQ.com.
Do you know how to get into that account?
Yeah, no, I'm in it right now. Like, you can email me, and then I get back to you, or you can hit me up on, whatever social media like some people have
But
had.
Seth at the or
No,
just
it's just Bubba Army
All right.
HQ.
Seth at BubbaArmyHQ.com.
Yes.
Well, we
if
got
you're
people,
interested
yeah.
in our cards.
Yeah, we got people offering to buy in the YouTube comments. Probably not the most ideal place. So just Seth at BubbaArmyHQ.com.
Yeah,
Right.
no, people have gotten them already.
like my buddy Shane Brown. He probably he loves the Colts, so he might want to buy all the Colts.
I had a guy buy all the Colts last week, Bubba.
You did?
Shane
Yeah.
Brown's late to the game. We got some avid fans, man.
So and how many Colts did we sell? What kind of
I think I sold $40 worth of Colts.
Really?
He got
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, Jonathan Taylor,
Anthony Richardson.
Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good haul for him.
Yeah.
It was a great deal.
All right. So John Kostika, God bless his little heart, really sent us something pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess this is one of the-
That's a fun one.
This will be good.
All right, cool.
Real fun.
And today, right after the show, we're going to tape Bubba Breaks 3. We might do Bubba Breaks 4. And then, Lummy, are you guys doing a sports show or a recap, Willie?
Oh, yeah. It depends on how long if they do 3 or 4. But yeah, we're going to do a recap.
You're pushing us to open all these cards, and I was thinking that I was pushing back your show the longer that we're in here.
Well, yeah.
Well, we are.
That's what I'm saying.
Is that okay? I don't want to push the show back.
Yeah, of course it's okay.
It's okay, Lummy.
I mean, I think
Does Lummy have a choice?
I think we need to have I think we need to go no longer than 30 minutes.
I agree. We agree.
Yeah, we agree. That's the amount of time for the box break.
But you have to agree, Sponge.
And we start earlier. Like Anna, you quit being a lingerer and you get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
And then Macho Man and Rhett come in here and really set up the cameras fast.
And make sure. Can we make sure the audio is synced this time though? And I don't know. I know I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just. Because for the purposes of this, I think that will hurt our numbers if it's not
Was
synced.
the 0.25 seconds that it was off too distracting for you? I'm sorry. It was just because we did it live.
It wasn't
It was out of my control.
Okay, wasn't
I
just...
couldn't edit the live broadcast. I couldn't edit the live broadcast last week. I'm sorry, Brian.
Quickly developing here at the BRN, ladies and gentlemen.
You know it, and Macho,
we got
I'm
a
sure
bunch of experts around here, so
I didn't say I was
here.
an expert. I said, can we make sure? There was a question. Number one, it was that I did not blame anybody. I just said, can we make sure?
Well, and you did, I think, last segment say how the video quality sucked too. You attacked Red on that one.
No, I said he spent about as much time editing.
Let me go back and edit that live broadcast for you. I'll do that for you today.
I don't think
Bubba
would like taking a live broadcast down and edit it.
I would like for my people to get along, if I could, please. It puts me in a real Kalana Pinnock type situation with you guys.
Yeah, stay the course and work well with others.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. The same text that I sent Anna when she was being a little bit of a C.
I hear him.
And I
back there,
listen, and now Seth and I are buds.
Yeah. So I mean, like, Rhett, Babyface, can you find it in your heart to maybe be nicer to Rhett and maybe be not quite such such a prick?
Yeah.
Or at least maybe able to shine up your prickness and make it a little bit more palatable.
Absolutely.
When you're asking somebody to do something around here.
And you keep that in mind too when somebody does something you don't like, right?
No,
we all do it. It's great.
Stop, Brian.
It's gonna be kumbaya around here.
It's his birthday today.
Please stay the course and work well with others.
It's gonna be zero heat, and everybody's just gonna get along, and it'll be great content.
The thing that I fear the most is what Macho and Rhett say about us when we're opening up the cards.
I thought he was going to punch him.
I feel like telling Macho $100 if you smash him right in the face.
Can I do it?
He's like 100.
I want money.
I would have done it for free.
All 5 of my employees would smash him in the face.
I do it for 80.
Look at Anna doing it down.
I mean, for real. Brian would go to Hunter Law with black eyes today.
Yeah, there'd be no show tomorrow because all your people would be incarcerated.
Yeah, there is no show tomorrow. So
yeah, there you go. You guys have time to get bailed out and call Kevin Hayes.
Exactly.
Little.
Kevin might be in Vietnam.
He'll just play the video of me getting assaulted 75 times in court.
No video
that camera would be off.
Hold on, there's
we
no
get
video
so
around.
many views on that video.
Hold on, there's no video around. You already made fun of the video guy. Think he's going to give you any video?
I think Macho just came in here to shut it off so
he
that
did,
you guys could beat me.
He come and pummel you.
Cool.
Was that your birthday? Was that your Christmas card? Yeah, that was your Christmas card.
Yeah. You're on a bit of a delay. Yes. I keep that with me. So whenever I start acting up, I just reread it.
Yeah, so this is my Christmas, as a boss to my employee Christmas card. Go ahead, Anna.
Well, I was expecting something along the lines of thanks for a great year, have a wonderful holiday, something like that. And granted, there's still money in it, so thank you. I appreciate that.
There's a $100 bill in there.
Yes, $250s, I believe.
Yeah.
And it said, Anna, please stay the course and work well with others. And that freaked me the F out. But guess what? It worked.
Right.
I did stay the course, and I continue to work well with others. So
what did yours say? Like one of my all-time favorites. Like what did yours say?
It was like, I love you. Merry Christmas.
I love you.
Bubba, just so you know, I have mine hanging up in my house.
You do? Do you have it memorized, Seth? No, you do not.
God, I really don't.
He has it right next to his Taylor Swift.
Call him an F-boy.
I just remember the $100 that fell out of it.
He just shook it.
Threw it away.
He didn't read it.
He got the hun and the 250s, and then he just whatever.
It's right next to my tactical backpack.
Oh,
right,
Jesus.
that you never use.
Bubba,
I'm going to tell Merch Crick to stop giving you free merchandise because you don't appreciate it. You're not proud of the brand.
And you try to resell it.
You're not proud of the brand. You try to put it back up on Marketplace.
First of all,
we've caught you 2 times
on Facebook Marketplace.
I was going to cut you in on half of the profit.
Yeah, well, I don't want half the
You're
profit.
trying to sell the free stuff they give you?
Yes.
Oh, that is so low.
He has tried to sell.
That's not the word you wanted to use.
He is
low is the word.
He has tried to sell the 2 or 3 free things I've given him. Have ended up on his eBay. and he's trying to sell them. And I'm like, Seth, that is just not cool.
I mean, it's on
as a
brand,
boss.
though. It is on brand.
What brand?
The Seth brand.
I'm trying to promote Bubba Army on eBay.
Yeah, right.
You know? So
By
if you
undercutting your Bubba Army store.
He gets a free $41 backpack and keeps it in its wrapping like as new, but he's selling it for like $29.95 on eBay.
He's undercutting
more than
you
that,
too.
Bubba.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm overcutting you.
So anyway.
Had it for $69.95 or be a best offer.
Did you autograph it?
No, but you know, it is available.
Might as well change the item description to formerly of the Bubba Army.
Yeah.
But no, Bubba, I love everything you give me. Please, I almost wore the Bubba Army polo today, but I didn't really want to wear an undershirt. It was a whole thing, so
yeah.
I appreciate it. You're the man, cuzzo.
Oh, just shut your hole.
Okay.
Shut your hole.
Yes, sir.
Here, I gotta probably be on time for Stein.
Yeah, I told him.
So
about
I can't really get
9:15-ish.
into DeSantis. Says, "Oh, way to come back to the state and start pandering." You know what his new thing is now? He's gonna. There's gonna be like a state law or something like that Florida does not tolerate people doing smash and grabs and retail theft, and we're gonna be hard on retail theft. Duh.
Isn't Gavin Newsom like his arch enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, duh. Go ahead and go to Lakeland or Polk County and walk into the Target and take a bunch of stuff like they do in Los Angeles and watch how fast Grady the boys are up your ass.
Oh, we'll be shot. Yeah, we'll get shot.
We'd F around and find out here in Florida.
Love it.
It's great to be back, not only just in Cape Coral, but at Cape Coral PD. I know we did an event
Cape
here
Coral PD.
not too long ago, and we're excited to be back for announcing new initiatives to help make sure this state remains the greatest state in all of these United States.
And I can care less about
Put him on I-4 for 5 minutes and tell me how
And
great
I'm
the state
joined
is,
here
buddy.
With, by our Attorney General, Ashley Moody, as well as our Commissioner of Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Mark Glass. We also have State Representative Bob Rommel from just south of here in Collier County. And we have Ace Hardware owner, John Gavin, who's here to speak about what we're going to discuss. You know,
all right, what is this where he gets into the meat of it?
You can look around different parts of the country, and one of the things that I've noticed is that if you go into like a pharmacy and the toothpaste is behind lock and key, like it's almost like Fort Knox, some of these places, just for normal items.
Where have you been when the Mach 3 razor blades came out, dude? They've had behind glass for 30 years.
L.A., New York, all these places.
Whatever.
Yeah, he probably went somewhere to buy his high heel lifts for his boots, and they were behind glass, and he's like, "This is embarrassing."
Nice. Let's get Alex next.
I'm the Messiah. You must pay your sins to me.
L. Ron Bubba wants you to drink the Bubbatology Kool-Aid.
You pay your sins to me. I don't pay my sins to you.
Praying for a miracle.
The Bubba the Love Sponge show returns after these words.
Yeah. And so you and I can do that.
They'll know
explain it
quickly,
to
though.
Bubba, and then start showing them.
Yeah,
You know?
they'll know quickly once we start opening kind of what the deal is.
We might have a hot box.
I know, those are good.
It feels hot to me.
It's nice, it feels puffy. And these are basketball ones?
Those are the the 4 basketball blasters I have left. And then I've got those 4 amazing deals on last year's
Elite.
Elites. That's crazy. I mean, every other retailer has them for $27 a box, and I got them for, I think it was $12.
Whoa.
$12.50.
Like me a bargain.
Yeah.
So you just, I mean, not that people were sitting around waiting for that to go on, sale, but you wait some of this stuff out.
You just sit and wait, and you look, and you say, that's a good price, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I would never pay full retail. Look, I got us our break for $2.85. I found a $25 off coupon.
Yeah, no, it's, so, all right, so here's the thing. So I think that depending on what we get, for like medium, to okay, as far as like the return, I think that we send them off to get graded, and then just really like let them really increase their value. Then
$15
to SGC, and they do it, and that's it. They turn around in less than a week. So when you have those cards, that's like if you take a card that's like $20.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sure, yeah, number one.
and you graded a 10.
10.
You're worth like 80 or 90.
Yeah, we gotta look at the condition of them.
Yeah, it's still 80 or 90 with the condition on a Beckett backside. Full
Stretch it out, cuz.
The
Stretch
lowest
it
grade I ever
out.
had is an 8.5.
Really?
Who's this little hot freak on TV?
Me? Oh. I don't know.
Providence?
She's
in Rhode Island.
there?
I'm just trying to find her ethnicity.
It's hard to tell.
She's in New England. She's white.
She's got.
Is she,
She's
or
a
is she like
thick,
half
little
Latin?
thick on the legs.
Well,
Let's see.
no,
She's
not thick on
not.
the legs at all.
She's wearing fucking joggers.
Dude, this cameraman sucks.
Yeah, what the hell's going on
Jesus,
here?
show the bitch with the hot with the snow. Jesus.
Informer.
I got a pissed bad, but I want to see what this bitch
Saw
looks
somebody
like
down the lane
for the wrap
Lickety
up.
boom, boom,
I got a guy
down.
with a pallet jack and a fucking.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about this.
Yeah, like
what are you showing? It's a road.
Rhode Island does look kind of quaint, though.
I know, but goddamn, show me the fucking chick.
I hope they hit that chick.
My
at
God,
this
I got a
cottage there.
This is the worst
Mommy, why
coverage
did you listen
ever.
This is
remember these?
Crim Pogs, man.
Save me a little of your
Bubba
kiki.
Pogs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We should sell
Okay, I gotta piss. This is the
Oh
worst
my
one.
God, she's so hot.
Fucking it.
Holy shit.
I just came.
Oh my goodness, in the pants.
Were you a pug guy?
I liked Pogs for a minute when I was 9.
Were you too?
Well, that's all it was. It was only
for
like for like
Yeah,
2
it was
months.
a minute. It was a minute.
Were you too old for him? Or
Pogs? No, I was the correct age for Pogs. I had blasters,
I'm trying to
slammers,
think,
bombers.
like, okay, because I think you'll be 42 today.
Yes,
You are
I
42. You are
turned
42.
42 today. Yes. Like we're trying to see the hotness. Oh no!
She's alright. She's cute.
Told you she's a little thick.
Dude, she's wearing fucking like 10 layers.
She looks like she has a hunchback too. Like
Okay.
A
buffalo hump.
on her right shoulder.
Oh, have you seen buffalo humps? I've seen them up close and personal. It's literally like a deposit of fat right here.
Oh. Didn't Decap have one of those?
He had a lot of shit. That was one of them, yes.
Eric, $50.
You going to the FAU game on Sunday, Lum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm taking my dad.
Oh, nice. Where are you sitting?
So you know
in
where
like the
you're
corner, like 222.
Okay, so you got the upper level too.
Second level.
I'm
Did you
pissed
get-
off. We talked about going like 2 weeks ago and tickets for $20 and 100 like we normally always
Yeah.
get. Now they're 160.
Is the sun?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is the Sundome still a piece of shit?
It's the Yingling Center,
See,
and it's
they-
very nice.
Yeah, they fixed it up. They
Come
did the
on,
whole
man,
year.
really?
Yeah. It's
They,
on
the whole
USF
year,
campus.
USF couldn't play there. They had to play at the.
Oh, okay, because that was the Sundome was the worst.
girl?
Yeah,
It was alright.
Even
Bubba.
Brian said she was fat.
Meh.
Oh, Brian didn't see what my sister got me for Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Male Hitachi. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
Let's sell that. Is
Man,
it original?
I don't know. I don't want those, but can you imagine if you did have Michael Jordan sign it?
Yeah.
Just go to any of the casinos around town and you may find them there.
By the way, can you believe Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan broke up?
Oh, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Remember Scottie Pippen's wife was dating Michael Jordan's son?
They were going to get married.
Yeah.
They were like engaged.
Well, she deleted all his shit off Instagram.
Oh,
Boom!
yeah.
Over! Larsa!
So, Lummy, I got tickets for $15 on StubHub a week and a half ago in the corner on Section 200. I got a good deal on those because that's when they had jacked up the tickets to $20 for general admission.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get a deal because you went there?
Mm-mm. So they had a good deal. They had a general admission ticket and a pregame brunch with 2 mimosas or Bloody Marys for $30 a ticket.
In that little section.
Yeah.
You brunching?
What?
No, I'm not gonna brunch. I've done
No,
it
I'm not
before.
brunching. I got regular tickets. I only paid like $40 total for 2.
Yeah, I got
including
$40 too.
all in.
Yeah, we're
All
in the
in.
200, so we're kind of close to you.
Yeah, we're right in the corner, 222, right next to the student section.
Oh, okay. I'll text your section.
You should get a discount. You went there, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
they do. Well, you
I
do
mean, you
before
can
the
get
season.
alumni tickets.
There's nothing sexy or glamorous about this broadcast. Just press play.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
We try to have him on most Wednesdays when he's not doing stupid stuff that's going to get him fired from the Blaze. Alex Stein may have pulled something off last night that he could maybe retire off of.
Eric, $50 on the cash app.
The birthing.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, Kitty Watch 2024.
It was awesome.
Alex, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What type of traction is that? By the way, Alex Stein. Always on the show Wednesdays. We become friends. Although I'm kind of convenient. I'm just a convenient friend for him. I don't know if he's really I don't know if he likes me as much as I like him. I really like him.
You're supposed to be on a show yesterday.
But what are you? You create these false narratives. And I mean, of course, I'm one way Stein, but don't ever let that fool you that I don't respect you or.
So anyway, last night, he's very much a content creator, very much an influencer, talk show host on the Blaze TV. Glenn Beck's little bitch, and my friend. And 1-0 as a professional boxer, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Stein.
All because of you.
And
all because of you. That's true, because I wouldn't have got that decision if it wasn't for you. That's a fact.
I mean, the boxing record I might have something to do with, but all your other accolades you've done on your own, my friend. You're very talented. Although I did give you I think I may have given you the one of the questions that you asked Brittany Griner. I think I did give you one of those.
Yes.
What does your hat say?
Bubba, you said it was your whole idea to send him to get Brittany Griner.
I think it might have been my whole idea. So,
what is the hat?
Who's Sarah? Who's Sahara or
Sharia?
Who is it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It took Anna a second to realize what flag that is. That's a jihadi Taliban flag.
And why? Why are we doing this?
Because you're not allowed to buy Taliban merch, so I had it custom made. Just because I don't know. I'm kind of like the Texas Taliban in a way. A lot of what they said about the Taliban, Bubba, is a lie. We created the Taliban. It's called the Mujahideen. We gave them weapons to fight the Russians. It's called Charlie Wilson's War. So all of these, anti. Helicopter weapons and all of their outdated weapons that they had, we gave them to fight the Russians. Right. So we indirectly created Al Qaeda and Mujahideen.
Do people do you walk around Dallas with that hat on? Like, do people know what that hat is, or most people stupid like me?
Most people are just oblivious to it. Yeah.
Right. And why do you feel? I mean, is that something that you think Glenn Beck may not really like so much, or what? Like, what do you think?
Glenn probably wouldn't like the Taliban hat that much.
No.
But that's why I drive a Toyota. Did you know that they drove Toyotas, Bubba? Strictly Toyotas. That's what the Taliban. You should pull it up right now.
Toyota makes a hell of a product. I got to tell you that right now.
Yeah, Tacoma's one hell of a truck.
And
type in Taliban.
Merch Crick has a Camry that's second to none.
Well, I'm telling you, type in Taliban Toyota, Bubba. They're in 4Runners, they're in Tacomas, they're in Tundras with the same flag, duct taped to it.
The Taliban is supported by Toyota, or vice versa.
Yes. And Alex Stein.
And Alex Stein.
K&N air filters.
And K&N air filters with a red line oil. So and so now, Alex, so you have 7. I think you have 7 or. You have more now because you have a fleet of kittens. But prior to Mama Cat having her babies, how many kittens?
We have 9 cats right now.
Don't you think that a person that maybe lived in like a 8,000 square foot mansion could maybe have enough space for 9 cats, not in your little
and a turtle and a dog,
not in your little
and a turtle and a dog,
not in your little 1,950 square foot split via Willie. I mean,
that's not tiny. If he's got almost 2,000 square feet,
we don't even know.
Kittens don't need a lot of space.
We don't know.
Bubba.
I mean, how many square feet is your condo or your apartment?
It's about 1,900. That's about right.
Yeah, 1,900, 3-2.
It's 2 bedrooms,
3-2 split.
He's got enough room for that piano.
1,900 square feet for an apartment or a condo that's only 2 bedrooms?
It's a duplex, but it's a duplex, Willie, and it's great. We got a backyard. Listen, Bubba, yes, am I over the city limits? Could the city come here and shut me down in 2 seconds if there's how many cats?
Do they have a law on how many cats you can have?
Yes, they do.
Oh, if I was you, I would be calling on myself.
Alex Stein arrested for violation of the Texas Feline Control Act.
You should call in yourself and then make that a whole big episode in itself. And they're taking my cats away, and you start crying. You're fighting it in court. He
doesn't want his cats taken, Bubba.
Yeah, and they wouldn't take them away. They just fine him.
I would not give them access to these cats.
But here's the deal, man. What's the rule? How many cats per what?
I think it's like 4.
It's
I
4.
think
All right,
If
so
you live in an
University Park.
apartment,
So here's the
duplex,
deal.
townhome,
Here's
you may
the-
have a total of 4 dogs and or cats.
Here's the deal.
Yeah,
You just
and
cut
I got
a
a dog. So I'm at 10.
you just cut a hole in the duplex and say this is a double duplex, and you get that 4 count. Now you got an 8.
Well, I'm still over. I'm still 2 over then.
Well,
Let's say if you do that.
then it's content at its finest. Which 2 take a lick? You know what I'm saying? which 2 don't make the cut? You know.
The cats get confiscated, dude. I would lose it. But if anything happened to these cats, I would quit. I would go like in John Wick, where the guy went after his dog.
That'd be catastrophic.
So the trolls can't find your address. Do you have it hidden under some like secret trust?
No, you can find my address very easily, sadly. And I paid some company $400 to try to delete me off the internet. If you have half a brain, you can figure out where I live.
Well,
That's
you know
what I'm
what?
saying. The trolls are they just stepped through.
He might be okay because it says it does not include kittens or feral cats.
Also, just say your cats are wild. That's how you gotta tell them. You're like, man, those are wild. Those aren't house cats.
Well,
those are wild.
I think
those are wild.
I think it doesn't count feral because they live outside. So if you have indoor cats, they're no longer feral.
All he has to do is build a shed out back and put him back there from when the inspector comes. And then when the inspector comes, you bring him back into the house. You know what I'm saying? Go out to Ted's Sheds and get you, like a 10 by 10 shed and make it Catland. And that tell the Dallas inspector when he comes to check your cats, hey, I only got 2 cats inside. The other 14 are in Catland. Let me show you about it. And it's got all kinds of water and food.
Stein can register
scratch poles
as a breeder.
No, he can register a cat colony if he has one in the backyard, a feral cat colony. So then he could get away and have as many cats as he wants.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, love me.
Stein's feral cat colony.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what your hat next week should be. Stein's feral cat colony.
SFCC. Yeah. Stein's. Yeah, that's good.
Stein's feral cat colony. So it's FCC or whatever the hell.
It's feral cat colony.
It's city code 7-4.6 too, so you can look it up.
Yeah.
And you can have your own
those
cat
are the Plano
colony.
bylaws too, or there's Plano.
It's all outside of the city of Dallas. Like it's all the districts.
You got a cat colony now, kid. You know what I'm saying? For content, you should be like Stein's feral cat colony for content.
Bubba, we're live right now. Still, I've been live all night, and there's 200 people watching the cat stream right now.
We were watching it earlier.
Has she pooped out her final cat?
Yes, she has. And she ate the placenta. It was gross. These blood bags came out. I mean, it was.
And she thought it was like a nice treat.
It's nutrients. It's nutrients for the mama cat after giving birth. She gets all that back into her body.
Yeah, because we were looking at it a little bit. By the way, where's the domain for people to be able to find this? By the way, Stein's cat had babies last night, and he put a live cat cam on it, and you watch her poop out these 4 babies. And it's still live. Where can they find that live feed?
You can go to my Alex Stein channel. Just type in Alex Stein on YouTube, or go to my Twitter, AlexStein99. And we're also live on Twitter as well, or X, as I said.
Now, is she in the recuperation process? So she's already eaten all the afterbirth?
Yeah, she seems like she's doing pretty good, honestly. Like when the cats are crying, she goes up to them. You can tell that like bugs her, but the cats can't see. The kittens can't even open their eyes, so they're
they
just
look like little Ewoks.
They do. Yeah. Little Ewoks. Their heads look so good. Their eyeballs are popping out of their socket. They're so cute, but they can't open their eyes. So they're just freaked out. I mean, I've never bred a cat before, so it was very weird watching the sack and the blood. And like the stuff squirting, and then she'd do this herky jerky thing with her legs. All of a sudden, they would start shaking, and then boom, the baby would pop out.
That's cool.
It was cool.
I mean, you can't even get in trouble because you're just doing what happens in nature. Like, I mean, there's nothing. You're not playing the peanut butter game or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just letting nature,
handle itself,
run its course. Yeah.
Right. You know what? You're documenting nature. Is what you're doing.
I'm like the Discovery Channel, and I'm really
now. How many at one time did you have on?
What are you talking about?
People watching? Yeah, watching at one time.
The most we had over 1,100 after the second cat. Yeah,
really?
1,100. Yeah,
and you've constantly at 2.
Yeah, now we're just at 200 right now watching it on Twitter and YouTube.
And is she just laying down because does she have placenta breath?
Her breath is a little stinky.
Now, do they say that you need to get some water in there for her or some cat?
I got water and food in there, and then this is the dad cat. This is Angus.
Aww.
He's but I got him fixed now, but he's the worst. I mean, he just got her pregnant, and we think he has his eyes are a little too close, we think, Angus. He was a street cat that I found.
He does not like he likes to be held by you at all.
He likes to be held by me. What are you talking about? But I dominate this cat. I have full control.
Put him on his back,
cat.
and then put him on his back in your chest, and see if he'll stay right there. Okay. And he is a good cat.
Yeah, wow.
Will he stay right
now?
now?
He's planning his escape.
Yeah, he is.
He's part of the Pharaoh colony.
Yeah, that's part of the
Stein Sparrow cat colony. Stein Sparrow cat colony.
Yeah, he's trying to get away. He hates you.
No, he doesn't. Look at the control I have on this cat, though. I mean, a lot of people don't have.
Does it make you feel like a man?
Yeah, I can see. Hold on. I can see he's got his claws in.
He's got his claws dug into me a little. Yes, that's.
Yeah.
We like the claws. That's how he gets grip. Okay, hold on. Angie.
Yeah, he's not having it.
He's pushing you away. Look, he's pushing you away
a little.
That is not a cat that likes you, okay? He's pushing you away. Thank God he's got a good temperament, or he would have taken a swipe right across your nose.
Angus is like, Alex's breath reeks of placenta.
Oh, it probably does. I probably have a little placenta after birth.
Have you YouTubed like what you're supposed to do for mama, post birth, Like what does nature do then?
Well, the babies, we don't even feed them. They just drink from her
teat.
Her teat. So we don't have to feed them. I just have to give her some kitten food, supposedly, or give her fancy feast and water. And I got that. I mean,
just like
obviously
a human, Bubba.
She wants to get out, and she doesn't want to be locked in the bathroom. But I'm going to lock her in the bathroom today, probably all day while I'm at work.
To be with the babies.
Just to be with the babies, so they can eat. Because I'm worried about the babies.
Right.
Have you named him yet?
No, well, we should. We got to name them.
Wait till they survive through the weekend and then name them, because you may have a weak one in there that you don't know how bad he is, and you don't want to name it because then it becomes sad.
Yeah. When something that's unnamed dies, it doesn't have near the dramatic effect as if
none of these kittens are gonna die on my watch. I got a heater in there. I got a 24/7 live cam with 200 people monitoring them. Better than any doctor.
You had pay-per-view up in there looking good as hell too.
Yeah, she was looking good. She was looking. Her feet were on cam last night. No, she was looking. She was looking great.
Are you a foot guy? Are you a foot guy?
No,
yeah, I think you are.
I'm not, because listen to this. One of my colleagues, Sarah Gonzalez, who hosts a show at The Blaze, she had a little argument with the executives because she wanted a shoe cam on her new show. She changed sets in the way her configuration, she could show her feet. And The Blaze at first was like, no, we don't really want that because we don't want to encourage foot fetishes. But
what's wrong with foot
fetishes? I said. It's not a foot fetish with a shoe on, but she ended up getting it. They ended up letting her have it. But
now is the shoe cam blown up too on the deal?
Well, I mean, it's her new show. She's only been on for like 2 weeks, but yeah, people like it. I mean, she shows her outfit of the day and her shoes. I mean, that's what every not calling Sarah stupid.
Isn't that one of the girls you messed around with? I thought maybe.
No, Sarah's my best friend. She's the one that got me the job there. She's the one that hired me on her show and then got me in with The Blaze. So
it was a tennis girl that you messed around with, wasn't it?
Bree Tracy. It was golf.
Other than Glenn, how many people at The Blaze have you hooked up with?
Nobody at all.
How about Bree Terrestrial?
Bree Terrestrial.
Listen, Bree watches this. A lot of people watch this show, so let's just not talk about.
So Bree watches my show when you're on.
Prepaid.
Oh, pay-per-view.
She watches every time now. I didn't realize that.
She's a big fan of mine because she knows I put you in place.
She loves you. Yeah, she loves Tampa.
And I'm a huge proponent of hers. Even when you were out whoring it out, being a real dick, I was like, man, you're really doing pay-per-view dirty. That's the girl you need to be with. She's a good girl.
You did say that.
She's got areolas that are second to none. I got an areola.
Perfect size, perfect ratio, not too big, not too small.
You've seen him, Bubba?
Yeah, he had the camera hooked up in the apartment.
I did see. Jesus. No, I don't have a camera.
You can basically see him. Yeah, I mean, you can see the outline. I mean, maybe you can.
Why would you start that rumor?
That's Brian brought it up before, so I just fed into that.
When did I
pass
bring
the
it
buck.
up?
5 weeks ago on your Thursdays.
I do not have. Alex has been to my apartment, and he will tell you there's no recording devices in the bedrooms or nothing like that. Like, I wouldn't be doing that.
No, it's safe because I've done some weird stuff there, and I've done some very weird stuff in that apartment.
Yeah. If my apartment wall, if my walls could talk, I'd be in money. But I don't record anything.
I know, because even the Uber Eats driver was freaked out. I brought him upstairs, and he was like, "What in the hell is going on?"
Did you have pay-per-view, like her panties off and her kicked out wide?
I had her bent over. Yeah.
What are you doing bringing strangers up into Bubba's apartment? That's really weird.
The Uber Eats driver, no, but I mean,
he's
he was
too
also
fat and lazy to go downstairs to get it, so he lets him come up to the apartment.
I make him come up to the room. I just say come up to the room, and I
give him the code.
He's the worst guest. He's
oh
the worst
my
guest.
God!
Wow. He's the worst guest. He
That's
eats
dangerous.
all.
Well, I didn't want to tip him, so I gave him a joint. I didn't want to pay him, so I gave him one.
What a degenerate!
Oh my goodness! What a Republican!
He absolutely eats you out of house and home. He will eat every ounce of food you have, every snack,
value size. Bubba, you bought family value size, and I ate it all. I'm telling you, not even the regular size, the Costco size.
Every Dorito, every Frito, every Oreo, every bottle of Gatorade, every ounce of milk,
and he'll leave it all in his room.
and he just is the worst. He'll
crumbs in the bed.
He's just the worst.
Dr. Pepper Zero. Remember all the zeros? I had just cans of zero sugar all
Merch Crick
over.
literally had to, it took her 2 or 3 hours just to clean, and do the bedding and everything because you're just such a sloth.
I mean, seriously, no, it really was bad because I remember I ate those Doritos and I had that red dust. It's not as bad as the Cheeto dust.
Remember the pudding you
touch
had?
everything?
The pudding?
Oh, my God, the pudding! The sumo pudding!
The sumo pudding? Which just puts you on look, you very rarely beg off anything, and the sumo pudding put you down, did it not?
Yes, the medicated pudding. Was it? I don't even remember. Was it? It was.
Don't
chocolate?
even worry about what it was. It just was called the sumo pudding, and it took you right down to zero. Did it not?
It was so strong. It knocked me out at 4:30. I fell straight to sleep. I woke up at 8 p.m. No, it was really strong.
Isn't it weird how that pudding makes your butt hurt after too?
No, that was hurting before, honestly. But I'm telling you, that pudding was the strongest thing.
The sumo pudding. Oh my God. I've never seen you that tore up in my entire life.
Were you able to handle it,
from the floor up.
He was so tore up that he would come into the living room with no shirt on and parade around with his man boobs and try to scrounge around and find some Nutter Butters or some kind of Ruffles or something. Then he'd go back to his bedroom, sleep for 2 hours, then come back out, no shirt on, testicles hanging out of his boxer briefs, looking for some Gator. I'm thirsty. Can you got any Gatorades or real Cokes or iced teas or anything? Like, he just kills you. He just grinds you in the D. When he's there's easy guests and there's hard guests. He's a hard guest to have, Lummy, and not
I'm sorry, Bubba.
Yeah.
Well, I do that because I'm trying to copy, like, Ralph is a bad guest with Howard, so I want to be like a bad guest with you.
So do you get like a host gift for him afterwards, though? When
No,
you
leaves me with.
As a matter of fact, Bubba gives me a gift.
He leaves me with no less than 12 to 14 empty containers in his bedroom with crumbs on the sheets everywhere. Doesn't make us bed. Paper towels, napkins.
Doesn't even like take the bed apart to put the pillowcases off so you can wash them all for the next guest that's going to get filmed?
No.
There's CBD gummies everywhere.
There's joints everywhere. There's
CBD.
Hold on, let's not forget the Camel Crush carton boxes.
Oh, Camel Crush. So there's cigarette ash.
Yeah,
I mean, dip. There's dip too around here.
God.
Dip spitter.
Yeah, he dips.
What the hell?
He dips. So there's dip spit stuff.
I literally accidentally left, I think, 2 bottles of dip spit right next to the bed.
And you know how most if I'm the guest at something, like when I go see Larry or I go see Sumo or something like that, I always take all my last when I'm leaving for the day. Like I'm leaving. I'm leaving Sumo's house or I'm leaving Larry's house. I'll take the bedding out.
When you say I, do you mean Merch Crick?
No, we do it together usually.
Cute.
Me and the Merch Crick will take the bedding off, and then take all the pillows out of the pillow sheets, and maybe leave the mattress pad on there because most people, you don't really sleep on the mattress pad, so I don't think you have to really wash the mattress.
You could leave that.
So, and you take the clothes, and then you say, hey, what do you want me to do with the dirty sheets? What would you like me to do with them?
And they're like, you know what, just leave them in the corner or bring them to the laundry room or,
start a load.
Or, you know what, I wash them on cold, so start them on cold. Okay, no problem. And then you tidy up, any wrappers you may have or anything. Oh, no, not this guy. This guy does nothing but just zip up his personal belongings, leave his trash behind, dirty sheets and all, crumbs, everything.
No way he treated Tim Pool's yacht like that.
Are you a slob in your own life like that?
Kinda, I think
a little
yes.
bit.
Yeah.
A little bit I am. Not that bad. I definitely kind of let my hair down in Tampa. There's something about the vibes in Tampa. I feel very relaxed. I feel very comfortable around Bubba. He makes it. Bubba is a great host. That really, this is your fault. This is on you, Bubba, for being too gracious of a host.
I mean, he does drug his guests, so.
Well, I'm just saying, Bubba's too nice. I mean, he invites all these guys. I mean, so it's hard for me not to ingratiate myself. And, I should have a little more manners. You're right about that.
I mean, it's bad. And you know what?
Bad.
And as a woman, pay-per-view isn't really much better, to be honest with you. I think she's learned from you, her papa.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's young. We forget that she's young. So
she's not been trained. Like her parents probably never trained her the correct etiquette to have while you're a guest at somebody's home and while you're leaving, that's a conversation that you have to have with your parents to teach you that,
It'd be better if she walked around topless instead of Stein.
Oh, now if she walked around topless, she could do anything she wanted.
She could get up on the bed.
Oh my God!
Don't matter.
Please do.
She could put a Cleveland steamer right there on the pillowcase. I don't care.
Me grumpy.
Yeah.
See if I care. I'm staying out boxing that thing up.
His girlfriend pay-per-view has some of the nicest natural breasts I've ever seen in my life. My God.
How young is she?
25, 26.
24. All organic.
Yeah, 24.
Wow.
So organic. Oh, she's so organic.
I don't believe it. Bring him on the camera right now. You don't have a hair on your ass, Alex, if you don't make her expose herself on camera.
Not exposed, but is she there at least?
She's already at work this morning. That's why I'm freaking out about the cats. I got to set up.
Look at the cats just moved out of the kitten. Now you got just two little kittens.
Two little kittens.
Are you monitoring the cat?
Yeah, I looked at it. The mom left. Now there's just two kittens sitting there.
But she's but it's only in the bathroom, so she can't go too far.
No. But the two kittens are cute.
Do you have a cat box in there, or are you just gonna let her?
Well, I have a little cat box set up in the bathtub, so people can't see it. It's off camera, so she can
lay a turd in privacy.
But the kittens can't get to it. But I don't think the kittens need to live.
No, I don't think they poop or anything. I think
they do, and it just goes on the floor and you clean it up.
Yeah, it's just little. It's like little worms. Their poops looks like a little worm.
Where's the other two kittens though? There's only two on camera.
I know the other two are like I gotta go put them on camera next to them. But
hold on, she just jumped into the bathtub.
Oh, she's
trying to drown herself.
Yeah, she's trying to drown herself.
She's like, F this.
Now, Alex, are they allowing you to monetize this? Because I mean,
I am monetized. I think I got nearly $200 in super chats last night. So thank you to all the.
I'm watching.
Oh, you are.
I'm watching the feed. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so cute.
It is so cute.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
They can't see anything. Their eyes are just glued shut.
Look, you're gonna make so much
my God.
money. You're gonna make. Unless it's a sound effect that he's running.
Precious.
No, that's real. That's real audio.
Now, are they wrestling?
They are wrestling.
Are they trying to stay on to each other?
Here comes Mama.
Oh, here comes Mama.
Here comes Mama.
Let me sniff and lick. Let me see where the other two
Oh,
are.
I see
Over
the
in
other
the
two in the
corner
back.
Yeah, I see him behind his house.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is must-see TV. I hate to.
It's so cute.
You're gonna make a lot of money on this.
God.
And I got a new Cash Brew coffee with Tim Pool. All proceeds that I get are going to go to a cat charity, Cab Mattress here in Dallas. So go to cashbrew.com.
Isn't it amazing though how they just know what to do? Like the mothers know what to do.
Yeah,
it's just a.
I wish our current American mothers had the same instincts. But they don't. Hold on, she did one little bite and then now she's gonna lick that ass.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I mean, that's
gotta lick that ass.
Can you imagine the day you bring Walker home, Lummy, and Ashley's licking his ass already?
That'd be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say anything.
No, we're not saying anything. You are correct.
You'd sit there and let it happen.
No, he would join in.
Yeah, you'd actually say, "Hey, you giving out ass lickings? What can I sign up for?"
Oh my God!
This is a troubling scenario.
Listen. You're gonna make so much money on this, buddy.
No, I'm rich now. I'm rich. I'm rich because I'm your friend, Bubba. I don't even need the money just because I'm your friend. And and the fact that I can go to Tampa and eat like a king and really go to.
I'd probably save you $3,000 a trip, and food and entertainment.
You say overall, yeah.
I give you something to drive.
Oh, you went to football games and.
I take the smart. I know I've sat in the box seats, the Diaco box seats. I mean, I've taken the smart car. I can take it right to Clearwater Beach. I can take it to wherever I need to go. I mean, it's Tampa is. I mean, it's great. It's incredible. One of my favorite cities to get to.
Listen, I think I need to let you go because I think Mama is in duress. I think she
needs some help.
She needs some help. So I think you need to go check out the kitten. You need to go out there and start licking some kitten ass because she's getting behind on the kitten ass.
Yeah, get that on camera.
And listen, this video can only be taken to the next level by one deal, and that's if you start emulating Mama.
Yeah.
Like maybe you go in as a furry.
You want me to go lick the kitten? Here. Let me go in there. I'll leave the stream.
Go. I dare you to go lick the kitten. I dare you.
Okay, I'll go lick the kitten.
I hope that mom catches claws of crap.
This is where he goes to jail, Bubba.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where we turn him in.
He needs to do it exactly like that. See how the cat's really getting after it?
He's going to start licking Mama's ass.
She's like, oh.
She's like, nice.
No.
Oh.
Watch. He's going to lick.
He's so helpless.
Oh, God, don't step on it. Oh, my goodness. That was so close.
All right, here we go. He got his gator. He's got his gator. He's got his Air Jerusalem's on.
I swear to God.
Now watch.
That's not a lick. That's a kiss.
That's not a lick.
It.
And he does not like being held. He can tell he's held by a human, not.
Aww.
Mama's proud of her babies. She's like, look what I made.
He's a hell of a cat daddy, though.
He is.
Really good.
Those are kisses, not licks. You got to lift the tail. You got to lift the tail up and dial in Ohio.
But the cat's been here for less than a day on Earth.
Oh my God.
You got to dial in Ohio immediately.
How? She's looking at my squeeze its head off.
Look at my little papa. She loves you so much.
Oh.
She loves you so much. Your mama cat does.
I don't think he can hear us anymore.
He can't hear us.
No.
He can't. All right. Let's go.
Jesus.
Let's get out of here, Bubba.
It's turned into a savage. This is why we might have to cut the feed. It's turned into a little bit of a savage deal.
One of those kittens look like Stein.
All right, Alex, we gotta go.
Still can't hear us.
He's gone.
We gotta go. See, let me text him.
I'll text him.
Yeah, he's still on camera showing him off, so.
He is.
Yeah, fine,
Oh my
fantastic.
God.
He's gonna step on one. He's gonna.
Yeah.
Go to Alex Stein on your YouTube channel.
So
Alex Stein, STEIN. Alex Stein. He's got 17,000 followers.
317,000.
He's pretty much a pimp. And his mama cat just gave birth live on the kitty cam as we speak. This is going to be probably the most profitable thing he's ever done. Because you know what? It's cute as hell, is it not?
It is so
He's putting all the kittens now with the
On the
mama
Look at her.
cat.
She's like, yes, they need to eat.
Yeah, and the mom is on its back now.
She's so cute. Oh, my God.
It's the same way Anna gives it up.
In the Love Sponge monarchy, thou shalt not challenge King Bubba's authority ever.
May, say it, May.
He's not on drugs. He's just weird.
May.
The Bubba the Love Sponge show returns after these words.
The kind of funniness, I think, about that's happening. I don't know. Probably Brian.
She's probably proud of her
Sure,
husband.
Brian Mark.
She's probably proud of her husband. Say it. Oh, that couldn't be. She's proud of her husband.
You think maybe you could break Daddy off of 50 for and get our little treat today?
Nope.
What?
Okay, well guess what? I already went to Target yesterday and got her something.
Yeah. Well, I'm not breaking Daddy off. Nothing. Okay.
Okay, but guess what? Daddy's gonna be up here this evening doing a podcast with Colton.
That's great. You'll get accredited for your hours.
Hey, I've been working a lot lately.
I know.
Despite us not being on the air, I still got the show on my mind 24/7.
Right. No problem.
Mailing out cards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Bubba. That's probably a lot for you.
I know. It is a lot.
It's constant work in me.
Yeah.
It's a constant work job.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Good morning, Felix Zakat.
Next time I'm going to UFC 300
Is that the one in March?
in Vegas in April. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Bubba, do you want me to try to get Matt Arroyo and his fighter on? He has a UFC fight on March 23rd.
Where at?
I don't know.
The March 23rd card, I don't know where it's at. It's not. I don't think it's in Vegas. Unless it's at the. It's a fight night. Live from the Apex. Yeah, it's in their little Apex studio.
In Vegas?
Who's his fighter?
Billy Quarantillo.
Billy Corgan?
Quarantillo.
Oh, yeah.
Featherweight?
Yeah.
You want me to work on that, Boo-Boo?
Sure. Sure.
Great.
Bubba's not in the mood today.
Dude, he has till next Monday to be fucking asshole.
I know, I heard.
Nah, he's cool, man. He's cool.
What's up, Big Sexy?
Oh, fucking Rose Namajunas.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Tired?
Tired as fuck?
Hey, what's up, man? It's your two favorite 42-year-olds. The fuck's up, bitch?
Deuces.
Wow. Hey.
Jackie Robinson.
Damn right.
Jackie Robinson times 2.
Mariano Rivera also.
Wow. This bitch is fighting. I remember watching her a few years ago.
Rose, yeah, she
And
used
she's
to be.
like, I'm the best.
She
I'm
used
the
to be
best.
awesome, but it's one of those things. Like when you think you're unbeatable as a fighter, you're unbeatable. The second you know you can get beaten, it changes the game for you. Happened to Mike Tyson.
Oh, I didn't know you were 57 until I googled you today.
before?
He never came on, I don't think.
Really? I thought you were 56.
I think I am.
When's your birthday? October?
Really cute guy, right? The fighter?
April?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was before I was here.
I'll get you some cards for your birthday,
Because
Bubba.
last time he had a fight, he couldn't make it in, but Matt Arroyo came in.
Yeah. That's how we interviewed him on the Zoom.
No.
Did you see one?
Maybe
We
that
get
was
one
that
guaranteed
Chandler
round
guy.
in this one.
Oh, cool.
I don't
And
think
5
so.
Megabox exclusive neon green Pulsar prisms.
Yeah.
Get that CJ Stroud neon green Pulsar prism. What's that going for? $80?
Oh, more.
You think so?
Yeah. CJ's still really
One.
hot.
Oh, so there. That's actually you want the silver prism because you get 5 of the Pulsar prisms, 1 memorabilia and 3 silvers. So that's 9 hits over 6-7 packs.
Yeah. That's good value.
That is good value. That's why they sell.
That's why I put it
I
up.
wanted that Donruss 2023 mega box, but those fuckers, those early breakers, drove the price up, and they're selling. They were $44.95 retail.
I saw them for 90.
They're $44.95. I keep checking Target every day to see if they happen to have some come back in stock because they'll sell it for $44.95.
I haven't seen any.
There's 0.
Yeah.
And I check literally every day. I sit down on my computer, I type in 2023 Donruss Mega. The first hit is Target, and it's nothing. I think Target's the only one who had it.
You might be right. It might have been a Target exclusive, but that thing. As soon as I found out about it, because they've never
There was
done
an autograph in every single fucking Mega.
Yeah, they've never done megas before though. Like
Right.
this is the first they've done megas for Donruss. So yeah, people.
They're pre-selling the Donruss NBA Megas on Dick's site. They ship like the beginning of March. So you can get them for retail and pre-sale order them. I don't know. There's no guaranteed auto in them though.
No, Donruss basketball is. I would rather just wait for Optic. It's just. It's hard to get hits in those.
All right, show's over.
This is crazy.
Revolution. Oh. Your ears are in for some severe blunt force trauma. Bubba the Love Sponge. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Today's after show will be on Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Bubba Army HQ. All the places. It's Lummy and Rhett's. I don't know if it's a sports show or it's a recap show. I don't know. They'll tell you.
Yeah, we're going to do a little both.
Perfect. Seth, me, and Brian are going to do Bubba Breaks 3 and maybe 4. John Costica sent us a Master Mega Blaster hobby stock. Willie.
Yeah. 1 mem card guaranteed.
Gooch asked me, why does Seth suck CJ Stroud's D so much? Are the cards really worth that much? Is it really a thing?
Google him, Gooch.
Yeah, unfortunately, your friend's kind of an idiot.
Whoa! You know what? I'm not ending the show with that proclamation. You will apologize to one Jeff Patterson immediately.
I would not call that big guy.
Hello?
Yeah.
You will apologize to Gooch immediately.
Sorry that you don't know how much cards are worth.
Okay. That didn't sound sincere at all.
That was not sincere.
He's going to be here.
I will apologize on behalf of the Bubba Breaks franchise. Mr. Patterson, we are deeply sorry for the comments made by Seth Kushner.
Yeah.
He did not know who you are and how important you are in Bubba's life. And it was kind of presumptuous of him to think that everybody would know that C.J. Stroud's rookies cards are worth so much cash.
Man, how do you feel now, F-boy? You just got faced.
D25 on the cash out.
Faced, F-boy.
Well, that's what I have him on retainer for. So, thank you.
He gave me his retainer. That's what happened.
Let's get out of here.
Give me any money.
Let's get out of here a little bit early, okay? Even though I didn't address my thumbnail, and that is that Gen Z now thinks that classic granny panties are a thing. Let me tell you something. If I had a Gen Z girlfriend and she was rolling up with some granny panties on any day, I don't care if it's Columbus Day, Martin Luther King Day, Valentine Day, Sweetest Day, Veterans Day, with some granny panties. Bitch, get out of here with that.
Really? Jack to stepping.
You wouldn't care if there was a 24-year-old wearing granny panties?
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, man,
you would. You would not kick her out.
Okay, whatever.
If Alex Stein's girl came into your room wearing granny panties, no top, you're kicking her out?
But she's taking off the panties.
I mean, at some point, yeah.
She's taking off the panties.
They better be edible.
We're not. Lummy, I say about maybe 10:30, 10:45. You guys will be on.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. We got Bubba Breaks. We're going to be taping. Let's do it. Let's do it as soon as we can. All right. See you later.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge,
co-host and show historian Lumix,
co-host Anna Hummel,
co-host Dr. Dan Diaco Esquire of Council, co-host J. Diaco Esquire, the Spitting Cobra of Council,
Rhett, the Filthy Ginger video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
And for everything else, go to thebubbaarmy.com.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repeat hello.